So I'm no longer going to use it.
Yeah, you've got two swords in the making, right?
Yes. Did you say what you want to do with that, Chris? I'm still advocating for change it to charisma-based attack rolls. Because that would be awesome. Imagine that from the bottom of my heart. I am sorry. No. I'm just listening to this now.
Other than music instruments, nothing rolls off charisma, sadly. It's either strength or dex.
Snicker Snack does, though, Excluded. Snicker Snack does.
That's what's magical about Snicker Snack.
Hmm?
Sorry. That's what's magical about Snicker Snack.
That makes sense.
I know.
Vorpal blades, like Vorpal it's like a sound, right? It's like that's what I imagine Vorpal sounds like.
Never heard it.
Does it really roll off charisma? No, its ability modifier is strength.
But if you want, you can choose charisma.
Yeah, you can choose.
Ah, I see.
It's kind of like a finesse weapon, except strength and dexterity. It's
so
just.
So what if you had it so I could choose, Chris?
Do you have to attune to your swords?
No. I have to attune to the rapier one, the life-stealing one. Yeah. That's why I'm going to get rid of it, because now I've got other things that I want.
Snicker Snack requires attunements. I mean, if you're willing to like sacrifice an attunement slot for it, I might make a weapon roll of charisma.
Because he's not alive. I don't have any slots to give up, Chris. I was actually going to ask if I could give him a feature in the future to get an attunement slot instead.
I was like,
I think there's a feature for
an attunement slot, sure. I don't know if there's a way to get more than 3. Like the rules say it's hard capped as 3, but
only
there might
homebrew
be features for it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a homebrew where it's like instead of taking your feature, you can ask your GM, can I have an extra attunement item instead?
I thought there was a feature that you can get that just increase it by 1.
Homebrew. That's the homebrew. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Instead of taking your normal feature, you take that instead.
Okay. We are ready to go.
Yeah.
I am the Game Master, MisterGriss, joined here today by my lovely players, as always. Aidan playing the Barbarian Sam.
Hello.
Destructore playing the Rogue Pick.
Fuck you.
His little thing lit up for a second, but I didn't hear anything.
His mic didn't pick up.
I think something is wrong. I can't hear him.
Oh no, he's mute.
We're gonna have to communicate with sign language now.
Your mic's lighting up, Destructore, but we can't hear you.
Maybe try leaving the call and joining again? No, still not working.
I didn't server mute him, right? No. Okay.
No, I don't
accidentally server mute him.
Yeah.
What if we just gaslight him after his mic works?
And Excluded playing as the Cleric Nolen.
Yay.
And Mckadow, last but not least, playing as the Bard Snow.
Who do you think he's talking to every time he does this?
The world, the internet.
He's crazy, guys.
No one.
He always has to introduce us. It's like he forgets who we are every week.
I'm mute, not deaf. I can hear you talking about gaslighting.
There we go. I can actually finally hear you now.
Mute him, Chris. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, last time where we left off, you guys just left the, I believe you just left the blue alley, got your hands on a magical unicorn statue that its voice you heard in your brain saying like, oh, I'm a unicorn trapped in this statue, please don't give me back to the guy that kept me as a collection. And then the guy showed up. And he was like, hey, I would like to have that unicorn statue back for my collection.
He rose out of the water.
You did some talking, some rolls were made, and you managed to convince him that, I think you told him you didn't find the statue or something like that?
It's still in there. We can't get it out because it made everybody naked.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, that's a shame, but you made it through Blue Alley, which is very impressive. So you are all invited to his mansion." Where,
I offered him a unicorn horn for a trade.
Ah, yes, right. You did offer him the unicorn horn, which he was very enthusiastically about. He was like, "Oh my god, a unicorn horn! That's so rare."
Yeah, that's why he invited us.
You get invited.
I'm sure
to
he's
his
going to invite us
mansion.
anyway.
He says he has a collection of a bunch of wondrous magical items. He's somewhat of a collector of that kind of stuff. He is a prominent noble in the city of Waterdeep. Impressed by your feat of making it through the Blue Alley, you got invited to his house, to his mansion. Think you all said you were gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we rest.
Oh, yeah, we were going to rest first. I made him tomorrow because the party was tomorrow.
Right. It's evening. It's coming up to nighttime. So you're making your way back to the Pampered Traveler, your inn of choice.
Yep.
Oh, we already did all this. We went back and then I snuck out at night.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
did,
did
we
something
did
to the
continue a little
carriage.
I forgot about
So yeah, if you guys have not long rested yet, you can long rest.
that. I cannot. I have to stay up, Chris, and get exhausted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Also, I need to ask, do they have flour, Chris?
For sale?
Yeah, at the inn.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to buy some. How much?
For flour, like 2 silver for a bag of flour.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds reasonable. It's a luxury. There you go. 2 silver. Thank you. And then I run out the door. And I go to the barn, Chris.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning. Unidentified consumable recovers all charges.
Sorry if the thing was lagging a bit. I was changing my clock to make it the next day, and it kept freezing for me every time I hit the button. I was like, that's not a good sign, but it's working now.
Good.
So yeah, Snow disappears off with a bag of flour. Anybody else doing anything during the night, or you're just going to bed?
Hicks drunk, passed out in a drawer.
Just attune in to the amulet.
Yeah, you can attune to stuff if you have stuff to attune to. You have plenty of time. You can sleep. You have a meal before you go to bed or in the morning as your breakfast. Since it is a new day, I'm gonna have to ask each of you to spend 4 more gold as your expenses for staying at this fine establishment. And I believe it is 6 gold for Sam because he wanted the biggest room.
That's okay.
I'm still good if I just keep playing songs, right?
Yeah, you are paying, using your bard ability to pay for your meal and stay with providing some songs. So I'll say while you went to go and buy the flour to end the night in the Pampered Traveler, the owner would have asked you to play a song before you disappear out of the back. So if you are willing to do that, roll me a performance to see how well you do.
Okay. Performer. Robots in disguise. On a thorn.
23, very good performance. They are very pleased with your performance. You can definitely keep staying here and have your meals and room taken care of.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody goes to bed. Snow runs off with a bag of
Flour.
flour. I wanted to say baking powder. I had completely forgot the name of flour. I was like, what is it again?
It's close enough.
So yeah, you're gonna stay up the night, so you take 1 exhaustion. I think
1 exhaustion.
I think, Sam, you had an exhaustion, but you lose it because you're sleeping, if you are sleeping.
Yep.
How do you add that in this sheet?
I think it's under the conditions.
Ah.
And you can also add it on the left-hand side. Do you know above it's initiative? It's them buttons, like them dots.
Okay. I see. Oops, just killed myself. 3
100
levels of exhaustion.
exhaustion. Snow just explodes.
With how awesome this thing is, Chris.
So what are you doing?
Painting. Making paper mache. That's why I needed the flour.
Okay.
I'm just mixing water and flour together and paper. Making paper mache.
Okay. And as morning reaches, you start waking up. You start finishing off making paper mache in the stables. As the night has passed, you find yourself refreshed, and you rethink about your experiences in the Blue Alley, how you solved all the puzzles and stuff like that, and you find yourself stronger, better than how you were yesterday. You leveled up, but you've all done that already. Early morning, stable boy enters the stables, was not expecting snow in there. It's like, oh, I didn't think anyone was in here.
I turn around like... just like, oh, hi. Just doing
Can
another
I
art
start
project.
you, ma'am?
A little bit, yes. I thought you were one of my friends. I'm not quite finished. As he sees this half, busted monstrosity in front of him.
I'll see. I'll just continue taking care of the horses in the stables. Don't mind me. And he
Sorry
goes
for the
to
mess.
work.
Oh, there's paint buckets and shit everywhere.
He's trying to work around your area, forking up some hay and stuff.
Alright. As he turns around, Gris, I bend the leg back so that... Shit!
Okay, the rest of you get awoken by servants showing up at your room with breakfast. Sirs, breakfast is served.
Oh,
Breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
Or in drawer for me.
Drawer, yeah.
Scoop it in the drawer.
Just a giant fucking pancake on his head.
Oh, funnily enough, that's exactly the breakfast of today. Waterdeep's famous blueberry pancakes.
Well, you just made that up.
Isn't that what all this is?
I expect the module to include what the breakfast menu is, Chris.
can I have a proper breakfast?
Sorry, what was that?
Can I have a proper breakfast instead of these pancakes?
Oh,
Good
the pancakes are not to your liking, sir. What would you prefer?
Bacon, eggs.
Bacon pancakes?
Bacon pancakes.
Okay, yes.
Pancakes.
Making
I'll take-
pancakes.
Some bacon,
Chris has been watching it
syrup.
all the time.
Sound like an AI.
and then I'll have it with the pancakes.
Nice,
And
very
can
well,
you-
sir.
can you also want some
it'll take a
water?
bit until it's ready, but we will bring it up. Some water, of course.
For the bath.
Oh, for the bat, okay. Yeah, they get all the stuff ready. It's all included in the price that you've paid. You enjoy a hearty meal in the morning. You can all, except for Snow, I guess, who is still in the stables, not getting any food at the moment. Some servant is just knocking away at Snow's room, which is currently occupied by Pick in the drawer. So do you open Pick, or do you
Yep.
call for them to enter? A server will enter, is looking around. Oh, excuse me, where are you, miss? She's confused, looking around the room.
Hello.
Huh? She spots you in the drawer. It's oh, I did not see you there. Wasn't Madam Snow staying here?
Yes, she must have just gotten up early.
Ah, I see. Should I leave her breakfast here?
Yes, I'll let her know. Thank you.
Yeah. Put some breakfast down. Did you I forgot. Did you rent this room for 2 people? Do they know that you're staying here with Snow, or
They
are you just?
should. Well, they should know I'm here. At least
We,
unless
we
know.
said, but we never,
Well-
never said he was going to stay in the room.
Are you paying?
No. I'm a bard.
No, I mean big.
Things, remember?
It's a drawer.
It's a draw.
Well, the food is included in the pay, so I was just wondering if they would have brought breakfast for
Oh.
Pick as well.
Probably not, but half of one of my eggs would probably fill him up for 2 days.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there is no separate breakfast for you, Pick. I keep forgetting the R somehow in the word breakfast now. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, there's
call it
breakfast for Snow
breakfast.
there.
Now, are you brave enough to eat Snow's breakfast?
No, Pick's gonna be responsible and find Snow first.
He wants to live.
Yeah, so everybody who has some food in them in the morning can give themselves a whopping 1 temporary hit point.
So generous, Chris.
So generous. Yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys what you do this morning. Stay in your room, go for a walk around in the tavern, go find
I'm gonna
Snow
find.
like Pick said.
I'm gonna find Snow first so she can enjoy her breakfast.
Okay, Pick, where would you go and look?
Just around the premises initially. I mean, the stable's around the premises itself, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like like an outside courtyard area that has the stable in it.
Yeah, so I'd probably spot Snow while looking around.
Okay, give me an investigation or a perception. Ooh, and that's 20.
Damn it, Nat 20, why couldn't you roll on an attack instead of just an average thing?
We got that one out of the way. Got one. That's why I make you do useless rolls to get rid of them.
You
no?
monster!
I mean, on that 20, you easily spot Snow as you flutter around the premises. You reach the stable. You see the stable boy working away there, and Snow in a corner surrounded by like a bunch of her stuff doing something.
Hey, Snow.
Hi, Peg. What do
Your
you think?
breakfast is ready. Thought I'd let you know before it gets cold.
Yeah, but what do you think? I point to the wagon. Or the carriage.
Ooh. So this is what you've been working on all night.
I'm gonna put it in general. It's horrible. So the leg got broken because the stable boy scared me, but it's only paper mache. I'll get a proper one done later. So yeah, the carriage looks like this now.
So where's people meant to be sitting to steer it?
Dear God.
Internally, Pick just face palms, but externally, he just says he likes it for Snow's sake.
So nice.
All these questions you'll have to ask later, Aidan. You're not here.
Okay.
I'm adding this picture in the game so I can show it to the fair people of the internet.
Oh no. Oh god.
Here we go. Look at this thing. Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful. Damn paperboy made me bend the leg.
Is the unicorn paper mache?
It's paper mache, so it's paper and flowers. So it's gonna go to shit as soon as it rains heavy. But I'm gonna get a statue done as the ID later on.
Just take it out in the snow, like go down one street, saddest unicorn ever. Just drooped off.
Oh shit. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, so the paint's still wet, but it'll be dry later. So, breakfast?
Yeah, breakfast. Wanted to
Give me
get you before
give me
you
a second here. I'd start scooping up paint buckets and stuff. And I'll follow Pick in.
Nice.
We're having pancakes.
What's Nolen and Sam up to?
Preparing spells.
Okay.
Having a bath.
Nice. Roll for clean. No. Okay, cool. So, Pick and Snow, you enter the premises of the inn itself. There's a few people down there having their breakfast. The owner of the place calls you over as soon as they see you enter.
Yeah.
You're all together as a traveling party, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
A letter has arrived early this morning, dedicated to your adventurers group. It has some names in here: Sam, Nolen, Snow, Pick.
Yeah,
That's us.
Yeah, he hands you the letter. It is still like sealed up. It doesn't look like anyone has opened it up.
Oh my god. They used Comic Sans!
Well, if everybody's here,
It's like a rolled up scroll in a scroll tube.
Okay. I'll go over to everybody at the table and say, "Hey, morning, guys. We got a letter."
We're not at the table.
I thought you were coming downstairs to eat.
I'm still in.
We
I know
already ate.
you are, but it's Excluded not there. Where are you?
We already ate him in the bed. Breakfast in
you
bed,
said
man.
you had in bed. All right. Oh, fuck him.
preparing his
Man,
spells.
I go up and get my breakfast, come back down, and I eat downstairs, and I unfurl the letter and read it with Pick.
It is the deed to a property. As you unroll the scroll, it's the deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. You'll need to turn it into a magistrate to make the transfer of ownership official. At the bottom, it has written, I'll arrange a meeting with a magistrate after you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory. Signed, Volo.
Why is Volo giving us a building pick?
Hmm.
Did
Well, I
do
don't know
something?
anything about being a landlord.
I don't know what did we do to help him?
Me either. I don't either. But I guess we're here now.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask the others. Maybe they'll know.
Yeah, maybe they did something. I don't know. I'm too tired for this. I was up all night.
Let's just make you some breakfast. That'll wake you up.
Okay.
Early in the morning, you own a house now.
Yeah, I'll roll it back up and put it in the tube, and I'll deal with that in a minute. Breakfast, Chris. No.
Yeah, you enjoy your breakfast. You can give yourself one temporary
Oh, yeah.
point as well.
Thank you. We forgot. Oh, let's see.
So it's a new day. It's early morn. What are the plans for today?
Well, we need to go meet that fancy guy, and I guess we need to check out this property. And I need to pick up my swords. Anything you need to do, Pick?
Nothing on my to-do list except make sure you don't get attacked by those weird gang guys your dad warned us about. Remember that?
Yeah, the Xanathar Guild or whatever.
Yeah, those guys.
So I have a moral question, Pick, because I don't want to get yelled at by Sam again. So I pull out like unicorn sweets from the bag of holding. I put them down. So if I were to like make this look like a real unicorn horn and give it to the guy, would that be a bad thing?
As in trying to swindle him.
What does that mean?
Swindle means like to trick someone.
Yeah.
Well, it would be morally bad, but why would you want to do it exactly?
That way I get to keep the real unicorn horn. Because I like it.
I mean, I get it,
shady.
but no, imagine if someone promised you a real unicorn horn and then they gave you a fake one. How would you feel?
Yeah, I get it.
Pick may be a rogue, but he's teaching Snow empathy.
Yay.
The rogue is teaching the bard not to steal.
Yeah.
I would say that's enough.
I really expected you to turn around and say, "No, that would be bad, Snow, but I could do it." Yeah, so I wonder what he's going to give us. I hope it's not just money.
I agree with you there. I've already got too much, which I never thought I'd say in my lifetime.
Got too
Yeah.
much money.
Well, if the guys don't come down the next wee while, I guess we should go pick up my swords. But we'll wait here until then.
Agreed.
Excuse me. Can I get the breakfast menu, please?
Yeah, of course. And they show you a list of
No, sorry. I think you misunderstood. No, I mean, can I get everything that's on the breakfast menu?
Are you hungry, Snow?
Yeah, I was up all night.
Sorry, included in the price with your stay or with you playing for your food is just 1 meal.
I give her 2 gold.
Well, 3 meals a day. Oh, of course. They'll bring you some food.
Yay! Sorry, you can't 2 gold. There we go, done.
Sorry, you can't do that. Ah, but of course. Eventually you have gotten a full wash. You've prepared your spells. Nolen and Sam, you've gotten your wash. You go downstairs. You meet up with Snow and Pick.
I have just a massive platter of sausages, eggs, bacon, sodas, everything.
Go down.
Morning, Snow.
Morning,
Hungry as
guys. You want
usual.
some?
No, I'm good.
Well, I got a surprise for you guys. Pick says it's awesome.
What?
Surprise.
You should go and look at the carriage, but be careful, the paint's wet.
Hick does
Okay.
kind of expression where you're like chopping your head off in a no kind of manner.
I'll go check it out, I guess.
I'll go with.
Just hand to the throat, kind of to them silently, just to make sure they get the gist.
Yeah. You go outside to have a look at the new carriage, and you cannot miss it with how it looks now. Just chilling again.
You're loving this, aren't you, Chris?
I'm not driving that anymore.
How would you drive it?
Yeah, the horses.
You sit on the back of the horse.
Oh yeah, where are you sitting?
Okay.
There's like
I'll
a steering
go
wheel
walk back
inside
in.
like a car.
You turn the horn.
What's Sam's reaction?
Yeah.
He rages.
No.
Yeah, be more
I like the
believable.
science. I don't know how you're gonna drive it, Nolan, but
I am not.
well, who else is? I can't drive it.
What do you mean you can't drive it?
I don't know how to drive.
Everyone knows how to drive. I thought Chris said everyone knows.
The basics.
Oh, he's
yeah.
chosen not to.
Yeah, I
Okay,
chose
you-
not to.
You can roleplay that you can't. That's absolutely fine.
Everybody gets common, but you can roleplay that you're an idiot that doesn't know common.
Yeah.
I never got taught by my giant parents.
Well, let Blaz try it.
Only my small parents taught me, and I couldn't hear them down there.
Yeah, that stood out as weird to me that you like specifically said giant. You could have just said parents. I'm like, what?
Well, I've Gary did soda. Regular human bartender. Why did you say giant? Why did you say giant?
My actual parents died, so
I know.
my giant parents don't want
I
to
see,
add.
I see.
Neither of my parents. None of my parents. Oh, God.
Well, let Blaz try it. I'm
He's
sure
going
he
to
will.
become the carriage guy now.
He won't mind it.
We'll get him a little Victorian hat and cloak like Jack the Ripper. Have a big carriage driver
Yeah.
from now.
Giggity.
Blaz is out for, he's taking a break from D&D, so he probably won't join us for a good bit. So his character's not gonna be doing anything. But if you guys want it to be that he just drives the carriage, I'm fine with that.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
doing it.
because
Yeah.
Nolan's got, issues with his sexuality. He's not confident enough to ride this unicorn.
Yeah. I never will be.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in into the.
Yeah,
I have
I'll
a
walk
couple of
back.
questions now.
Hmm?
I like it.
Yeah.
But how How are you meant to drive it?
He's at the horse on the top. The flowers can move.
Okay. How are you meant to see over the...
You're a big guy.
I'm not driving. I don't know how to.
Oh. But I know how to. I never rid one before. You just make the horse go forward, right?
I know how to ride a horse, but I don't know how to drive a carriage.
I think the carriage thing's easier, isn't it? Isn't it? No, Vic?
Not my face is on the table, disappointed.
Oh, he passed out with how delighted he is.
He said he's never going to drive the cart again.
Why? I did this because I thought you'd like it.
It's degrading.
But it's a unicorn. It's one of the most majestic, beautiful creatures ever. How is it degrading to be atop such a noble, beautiful beast?
Looks childish.
I cover the statue's ears, grist in the bag. He didn't mean that. Blaz, will you drive it? Yeah, I won't drive it.
I'm going to sit down and go and reach for some bacon.
Oh.
Yeah, you can eat away. I don't need to eat. Eat. Be merry. So, we gotta go to that nobleman's mansion. Oh yeah, and we got this from Volo. Did you guys do something for Volo? He gave us a house. Why'd he give us a house?
Oh,
Damn, you did something to him, right? Wait, hold on. You gave us a house?
Yeah, I put the tube down over the and I don't open it because my hand is currently covered in bacon and sausage grease.
Oh, well,
Just like,
does it look magical, Gris? Magical writing?
Does the writing look magical? No. It's just
the
normal
carriage
writing.
did though.
I think I know what I did.
Like, you know, there's like some sort of illusion that makes it look like he gave us a house.
It's an illusion. There's no paper there.
Nah, illusion writing. Not
Well,
the paper itself.
wouldn't my lantern reveal that?
No.
It only
Nah,
reveals
It's invisible
things.
stuff.
Shit!
It's not invisible ink.
I need to show this one.
I need to break his lantern so you can remember what it is.
No, don't break it. It's. I need it summoned.
We can do that when we pick up my swords, remember?
But yeah, nothing magical about the letter. It is just a normal scroll written in normal ink.
You could have to check this one out first. This looks real suspicious.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what I did?
But
I
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, do you know how I was in a jail for like a day?
Yeah.
The reason why I was in jail is because the killing them Genkus or whatever they're called. When I was kidnapped, I saw a nobleman, and I think okay, give me a minute. I heard the name of his friend, Volo's friend. Or I saw Volo's friend. One of them.
Yeah,
Are you
okay.
sure that any of this actually happened?
Yes, and I went to tell Volo about it.
You
about
don't
the
sound
Kenku.
super confident.
I went to Volo and told him about it.
So he rewarded you with a house just because you saw his friend.
That's
Yes,
a
his
lot.
friends got kidnapped, and I told him about
Yeah.
what took him.
Now even more suspicious.
But you saw his friends after he'd been kidnapped, and you didn't save him?
Well, when I got there,
Uh-huh.
when I got out my chains from being tied up,
Uh-huh.
I saw 2 or 3 Kenkus taking a guy, and there was talk out of the place that we were on, and there was more Kenkus, and I had to fight them to get out.
I think this Volo thing's a trap. There's no way someone can give you a house just because you saw someone getting kidnapped.
Well, that was the thing that he asked us to do. Try and find his friend.
Yeah, but you said 10 gold, not a house.
Yeah,
Well,
the reward
I don't
changed.
know. Well, we didn't get no 10 gold.
Yeah, we got a house. That's why we're
Yeah, a
confused.
house.
And I just let him know that what I've discovered from the investigation.
Hmm.
And I told him that it's not up to me to continue the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him to ask all of us.
Hmm.
So this might be it's bartering to bribe.
He's trying to bribe us. Alright.
Maybe, if it's really from him.
Yeah,
I guess if we could stop and pick up my rapiers first, we could go check that out.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about getting involved in this guild business.
I think it's Kenku's now. I don't know if there's any guilds. Well,
Bad guild, the thieves.
well, whatever happens, I know we'll be able to protect you, I guess.
Alright. I guess we'll eat the last of the food, rest and go.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
So I got a
We're going to
question
have
for
to
you.
walk, by the way. The carriage still drying.
Snow, I got a question for you.
Aww.
You seem really attached to that unicorn horn. Why you want to give it away now?
Because I've got a real unicorn. This guy. I pulled the statue again.
But ain't that the unicorn horn from a real unicorn?
Yeah. But it's not alive.
Don't you want memories of the unicorn that we met?
I've got them in my head. I'd rather keep it, but if we can get something powerful to keep us alive on the journey. I mean, Neverwinter's pretty far away, guys.
Why is it called Neverwinter?
Because it's never winter there.
Damn.
It's always very warm and sunny. You'll never see snow.
Yeah.
Does
like
that mean you're gonna
Greenland.
melt?
I've never been there, to be honest. I'm just making this up. I just know my
Yeah,
master
right,
went there.
You're 100% correct, Snow.
Yeah.
Hooray! I just guessed.
I don't think that's why it's called Neverwinter, but maybe.
That's what Snow believes now.
So yeah, you guys leaving, getting on your own carriage, riding back to
It's wet.
no.
That's a dry grist.
And it's ugly.
How dare you?
Where did you leave your weapons? Was it the Metal Master's Hall?
No, the very skilled ones. The exceptionally skilled ones, something like that. Unrivaled skilled smiths or stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I have something for you, pick.
What is it?
You've got a thing.
Let me give it to you. There you go.
It's Buddick.
Silver bolts.
Oh, I never made the
Yeah.
items. I never made the animal calls with the sparklers again. God damn it. Do that later. Bolts of silver. Oh yeah, I got something for you, Pig, as well.
What is it?
Fuck you. What was that response? What is it?
Oh, I don't sound more infused.
Yes!
What is
It's
it,
a
Snow?
gift, motherfucker!
Could we stop at a store so I can sell some of my weapons because it's starting to get heavy?
Where did I put it? Oh, I might not have made this yet, did I? Did I make the wee knife thing,
We're
Chris?
going for weapon shops. You can sell your stuff there.
Yeah. Along the way to the most careful order of skilled smiths and metal forgers. I think that was the one. You have
That's
to
it.
pretty much cross through the entire city. You'll have plenty of opportunities to sell all your stuff. That is me saying we're not going to be stopping at every store. If you have stuff on you that you want to sell, you can sell it for the base price. And if you want to try to get more for it, you can try to haggle.
Yeah, I have one here that don't have a price.
What is it?
The ornate dagger.
An ornate dagger.
Yes.
take double the price of a normal dagger. Let me check what it is. Because it's ornate. So 4 gold.
4 gold, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but let me find this for you. It's basically a tiny finger knife that you can use to cut open purses and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. I could have sworn I made it though, but it doesn't seem to be in my inventory.
It's in one of the bags.
Yeah, I checked the bags. Nothing there. I checked my backpack. It's empty. Pouch is empty. And then I've got a whiskey bottle. It's empty. It's not on my main one. Knucklebone dice. Could be just missing it. Large chalk slate. Big paintbrushes, parchment.
So you're selling your stuff, Sam?
Yeah, I'm just seeing how much all the stuff that I wanted to sell is, and it's 14 gold.
Nice. Goes for
I'm making for
everyone as well. If you wanna like sell stuff from your inventory, you have plenty of time to sell it for the base price or try haggling to get more for it.
I might haggle actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna haggle to sell the Rapier of Life Stealing since now I've got the Dancing Longsword. It's too big of an item, I think, for my thing to work. You know, the distort value.
Yeah.
I think it has to be a certain size. Let me just double check that.
What do you have to do to haggle?
Threaten, charm them,
whatever skill you're gonna use to haggle. If you're trying to charm them, trying to persuade them, trying to scare them into giving you a better price.
No, if I do...
Need to figure out the length of a rapier.
I'm gonna threaten them. Give me a fair price.
Average rapier is 104 centimeters. Okay.
There we go. 17.
17?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have 2 extra gold of however much you were making.
I was making 14, so 2 extra gold is 16.
Yeah.
Okay, let me remove the items that I... Do you want me to drag them on so you can see what I'm actually selling?
Yeah, it's too big.
I don't think so. Are you selling any quote-unquote quest items?
No. Well, no. The ornate dagger, the trident, and the war pick.
Okay. Nah, you can just get rid of them.
I'd like to persuade him that this sword's awesome.
23. I believe a rapier of life stealing, its normal value is 1,000.
Yeah.
So he'll give you like, with a 23, it's more than a dirty 20. He'll give you an extra 25, 1,025 gold.
Okay. 223. Nice. 11,223. I'm broke, guys. We need to earn more money.
Can I get my lantern examined as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is it an unidentified item?
I already identify it.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
he did, yeah.
Yeah, you know what it does. It reveals anything that's invisible. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are within the light, and you can change the light from being a full circle around you or a cone in front of you that goes further.
It's so good, but it also is so expensive.
I mean, you're not buying it, you have it.
I know. I'm on about. I can sell it.
Can't
Buy
sell
what?
Nothing. The money. I'll leave it. I'm not going to sell it.
Yeah, like
It's still sunny outside, right, Chris? It's not like rainy
Snowing.
or something like that.
yeah, it's still
It's
snowing.
snowing.
Yeah, but is the sun out?
Yeah,
They're not covered by clouds. Then I'll check out the skulls. They have the. You said that those shadows are considered undead, right?
yeah. They're
I'll
damaged
just-
by sunlight, so you find like the sun pierced through the overcast clouds. You just like put the skulls in the sunlight. You see.
Wait.
you see the-
Wait.
Yeah,
Hang on. Wait, do I see him do this?
sure. It's not like
I
an
pull out the law and I just go over the law, Chris. Hang on, this might be illegal.
Why? Why would it be illegal to kill undead?
It could be considered summoning magic if misconstrued. Hang on, let me check the list, Chris. Is that illegal to do? It's illegal to do spells and shit, right?
yeah,
Smells that manipulate someone.
Yeah, but they never
And,
fucking know what you're doing.
yeah. You're not allowed to use magic in the city unless if you are part of one of the magic orders in town.
Okay, yeah, no, you can't do any magic. Just
I'm
maybe
not using
do
magic.
They might not know that. They might think you're summoning a shadow. That's a spell.
I'm killing an undead.
They don't know. Just saying, be careful. My God.
I feel like they would know. They would have like something like detect magic, or they would see me like casting
The
it.
average guard.
I mean, if I'm not doing anything, not moving my hands or
Chris, I go across the street from him while he does this,
Okay.
just to be safe in
Are
case he
you-
gets tackled by a guard.
Are you looking around
you
to see
reward.
if you can spot any guards?
Well, now that snow scared me, I'll guess I'll find them place where there's not many eyes on me.
Do we have perception to see how many people
I'm
are watching?
probably
you?
right here, okay? They might think you're doing magic.
$15? That's still pretty early. There's not that many people out and about. You don't see a guard patrol. You see like a few people walking down the street, but nobody seems to be paying your group any attention. Yeah, you don't have the carriage, so you know they're not looking at that.
Yeah.
I
So
just thought
just kill those.
Hmm?
Can I get my the single copper pieces examined?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where would you go for that?
Yeah,
Always go
bank.
to a bank or something, yeah.
Yeah, so you know that the single copper piece on the has like words around the edge of the piece that says minted in 1364 DR, golden anniversary of the reign of Lord Bergeron the Paladin son.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just
Honestly, his father was a barbarian.
you just go to a bank and with a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a nearby like money exchange building, I suppose, like a little section in the town. It's a big trading town, so there's lots of those all over the place. Like people come from all over Faerun to this town to trade, so they exchange a lot of currencies. So it's not busy at all. It's early morning. People are still kind of like setting up, getting ready to start their workday.
Is there a queue? Well, I know it's not busy, but like, is there a small one?
No, there's nobody really other than the workers.
I'm going to walk up to one of the tillmen,
Good
or
morning.
whatever they are. Good morning. I found an old copper piece that had some weird writing. Could you read? Could you tell me how much this is? And I'll hand him the copper.
Yeah. I'll have a look at that for you, sir. He inspects the coin. It is indeed an old minted copper piece from a few from 1,000-something years ago. But it is it weighs the exact same amount as our current copper pieces, so its value is still just one copper piece. But collectors might find this interesting.
Do you know if there's any collectors in the bank? This bank?
None at the moment here, sir.
Okay.
But
Do you know where I could find some?
Well, since we
If only-
deal in coins, we get the collectors over the floor every so often, inquiring about any interesting pieces that have been traded in.
We are going to a big party full of rich people that collect things later on, just to let you know, though.
Oh, you're right, Snow. Can I have my copper piece back? I'll.
Oh, yeah, he hands it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Just for roleplay purposes, I'm not being too much of a stickler on your weight and how much you're carrying and stuff like that, but you can only carry 300 coins in like one coin pouch. So if you're carrying like thousands of coins on you, you have like a couple of coin pouches that you're dragging around.
Bag of holding's still good, though, right?
Yeah. That's mainly for those that don't have a bag of holding. You don't have infinite space to put all your coins.
Bankman, do you have any pouches?
Yes, of course.
I'd like to buy. How many can you have in one pouch?
300.
300.
I'd like to buy 2 pouches, please.
That'll be 10 silver or 1 gold.
Why not just get your gold put up to platinum?
Good. How much would it be? How much would 964 gold
More
go
gold
to
and
platinum?
96 platinum.
96 platinum, 4 gold.
You multiply it by 10. My dad's
Okay.
good with numbers.
Well, I'll take the deal.
You
So, how
wanna
much-
exchange your dragons?
Yeah, dragons to platinum.
I want Chris. I'm gonna make sure to count them when he gets them to make sure he gets the right amount.
It's 96 to say, and 4.
Yeah, with 4
I'm
gold.
doing it on your sheet.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
It should be there now.
Got the right amount, right?
Let me save. There we go. That's a bit. I may have been changing it when you was changing it, so
Oh, okay. 96 platinum and 4 gold. And platinum are more like where golds are these like you see the little icons on your sheet. I was gonna describe it, but you can just see
Yeah.
platinum is just more like a round coin.
Yeah.
okay. Now I need to get some more gold. How much would that fit into? Would that all fit into 1 pouch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, hold on to that pouch. It's a lot of money to have in one item that can get lost.
I'll still buy 1 pouch actually, if
Fill
I
it with
can.
rocks. It'll trick the thieves.
No, I've got a plan for that.
Okay.
I'm going to How much was one of the pouches?
5 silver for 1 pouch.
Okay.
I've got a pouch. You want mine?
Yeah, I'll take one your pouch.
I'll just give him a pouch, Chris. I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
Let's see. It might still be on my normal sheet. Maybe I put it in the bag of holding.
But yeah, while you're looking around, you eventually reach the Metal Masters Hall, where the Guild of the Most Careful Order of Skilled Smiths and Metal Forgers are. They greet you. You show them like your little proof that you put an order in. They're like, yes, we believe these are for you, and they present you with. It was both rapiers, right, that you handed in here.
Chris, sorry, I also wanted to do some of my gold if that's alright.
Okay. sure.
Let's see.
As long as you are in town, you can exchange your money pretty much.
Okay. I've got 11,223 gold, so we do like 10,000 of that. That's 100 electrum, right? Yeah. No, 1,000 electrum. 1,000 platinum. Fuck.
Platinum, yeah. Electrum is going
Okay.
down.
And then that would give me 1,223 gold and 1,000 platinum. Jesus Christ. That's scary. That's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money.
Okay. That's like a quarter of my weight in my bag of holding saved. Thank fuck. Okay, yes. Yes, it was 2 rapiers.
Yeah, they present you the rapiers. We've managed to get them a little bit enchanted, and they have 1 magical bonus now, so they pretty much count as a +1.
Did you already put that in the sheet then, Chris?
Yeah, it should be on
Yeah, it
both
does.
the Flame Tongue and the Frostbrand on your sheet.
Nice. Put a +1.
Yeah. I just changed the stats, I didn't change the name, but you can do that.
So it rolls off charisma, right?
No.
Damn. Damn. There we go. Okay. Thank you
you
very
paid for that
much.
already, right?
Check my notes. My notes say pay for it at guild, so I don't think so. Maybe?
Oh, okay.
Maybe not. Oh yeah, they weren't sure what they were going to be able to do, so they weren't sure. Yeah, I wanted to pay, but they wouldn't take it because they were like, we're not sure how much this is actually going to cost. Are you alright with that? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they weren't sure what they were going to be able to do. It's like, there's already magic on this lass, but we'll have a look.
Yeah, I'll just since they pretty much just like added on top of this, it'll be the price of the weapon again. So 5,000 for the Flame Tongue and 2,200 for the Frost one, I think.
God damn, Chris. Can I haggle?
Yeah.
God damn.
So that's 7,200 gold in total for the upgrade.
Taking the pace, me.
Did you rest?
No, I
Oh
can't.
no, you slept, yeah, because your health is still like down.
Yeah, I can't sleep. Sleepy girl. Just do persuasion. 22.
22. That's it's a really good persuasion. They'll do it for half the price, 3,600 for both.
Okay. That'd be. Now I gotta try to work out how to use platinum correctly.
36 platinum, I guess.
Yeah. So it'd be 974 platinum. Yeah.
No wait, 360 platinum, not 36. I did buy 100 instead of 10.
Oh right. Oh shit. Okay.
Sorry, my
no,
math
sorry.
just
No, you're
completely
right.
failed there.
600. So it was how much again? 34?
360.
360. Okay.
A brand new
640.
Xbox, 360.
640. Yes. 640 platinum left then. Okie dokie. Done and done.
Cool. Yeah, you've got your stuff. If anybody else wants to do any shopping, going to any of the guilds and stuff like that, you are free to roam and explore the city as always. You have been invited to a mansion, and you have the deed of a house that you have also been asked to go and inspect.
Chris, I'm going to ask them if they could do the same thing they just did with the dancing longsword.
Okay.
I'll leave that with them. I find a new weapon. It's awesome. It dances. Look, it floats.
Neat.
I guess Chris, does it have a specific command word, or do I have to choose one? I apparently have to throw a command word while I'm throwing it. I literally have to throw the magic sword into the air and say something, and it starts floating.
This one had a specific command word from in the blue alley that you could have spoken there, but since you're getting it modified, I'll say you can like change the command word to be something you want it to be.
Okay, I'll pick something next time. I'll leave it with them for now, and pay 2,000 or whatever next turn if I can get a +1 or whatever on it.
I'll
leave that with
I
them.
think I'll do a +1 again, and it'll be the weapons price again
And
that you
then
can haggle for.
And whatever they can do with the hand axe of lightning as well. I'm gonna leave that with them.
And then I guess if you have your command word, put it in the description or the name or something,
yeah.
so you remember your command word.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave Can I post
Okay,
just
cool.
the item?
So those are not on you at the moment, but you can keep them in your inventory.
Yeah, I've just changed the quantity to 0. Sick. Thank you, Chris. That's me done. Anybody else need anything from the skillsmiths?
No. Some?
No.
Well, let's go then.
Where? To the
I
party
see.
or a house?
Party's later, so let's check out the house.
We have to enter the magistrate, right?
Mm-hmm. Have to hand it in.
Alright.
I was like, why can I not put the hand axe and the sword on the map from Snow Sheets? Because you changed your you
Quality?
changed them to 0, yeah.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I put them on the map where the guild it is, but it did take it off your sheet. But I can copy them and
Put it
put them back, I guess.
Yeah.
My money just took all of it off. Look, I fucking...
Yeah, if you put it in the bag itself, it's much easier.
Yeah, I was thinking, does it actually weigh less? But...
No.
Okay.
It weighs less if it's in a bag of holding, but normal pouch, I think it's just 1-to-1.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the containers, their weight might not be exactly correct, but having bags and stuff doesn't really increase your carry weight or anything.
Unlike the War of Hammers.
Yeah.
Oh, I've still got the silver key. That's right. Snow was like, I'm taking that key with a bit of silver. Fucking Snow.
So I might have... I don't know how much bronze I had. I know I had 10 or round about 10. So I may have added more copper than I had, but I know exactly how much I had before. The gold, platinum, and silver.
Just say you dropped the copper whenever you were counting your coins.
Nah. I might need the copper. I honestly don't know how much copper I had, but
Yeah.
I know I had round about 10 or 1 or 2 less. I don't know.
So this deed, Chris, to the magistrates.
Yeah, so are you heading towards the address on the deed, or are you going towards... Because in the letter it said that...
Magistrate.
Okay, the letter said that you can go and inspect the premise, and that Follow will arrange a meeting with a magistrate.
Oh. He has to arrange it. Okay.
Let's inspect it, I guess.
Yeah.
If
Let's go
it's your
inspect it.
gold situation, Aidan.
Yeah.
Let's go see what it actually is. Could just be an empty plot of land.
Yeah, let me
Could
just
be,
go
yeah.
back to what it said. The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep will need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. I'll arrange a meeting with one after you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory.
After you've sprung the trap. Because Volo didn't send us this. And I'm calling it now. This is not Volo.
Yeah, this is not.
So are you
Keep a
guys
house. It's
on
not
foot? Are you taking taking the
No.
transportation carts that go around the city?
Don't
Let's get an ice
Yes.
cream and walk.
Oh,
ice cream and all.
I was gonna say, can I try and find the Half-Orc guy that took me last time?
It's a big city.
Yeah, we can.
Look for a
you can
specific
find them.
Half-Orc.
Might be quicker to walk. How far away is this? What district is it in?
Yeah, how far away are we?
Let's check the address, Chris. What
From
district is it in?
From where you are at, it's pretty far. It is in the North Ward, and you are currently all the way down in the Southern Ward, where the Metal Masters Guild is.
Yeah, then.
I fly straight up,
courage.
Chris, and see if I can spot a cart.
Okay. To be a perception with advantage.
Okay. Oh, there's my sheet. Perception.
And yeah, the address on the letter for where the manor is located says Trollskull Alley.
Oh, that sounds like a lovely, happy place. Where nothing
Doesn't
bad
it?
ever happens.
Yes, troll.
What do you mean the address is on Death Mountain?
Yeah, with an 18, you fly up, you hover above you spot some carriages going about their business, carrying people back and forth. You see like one that doesn't have anyone in it coming down in your direction. As you look around, you also see like a group of guards like beckoning you to like land.
Oh, are magic items prohibited? I check the log.
While you're flying.
Yeah, as I fly down towards the guards, I'm pulling out the log.
Yeah, the guards, as you approach the guards, are like, are you new in town, ma'am?
Yeah, we arrived here just yesterday.
I see. We have many magic users and people capable of magic in the city, but we prefer that our citizens and visitors to our fair town keep the use of magic to a minimum. We don't want to have people just flying around.
Oh, it's the boats. It's not a spell. Does that make a difference?
Yes, magical. Any forms of magic by yourself or by items is prohibited.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you can get a pass. You can get a pass from one of the prominent guilds in the city to earn yourself the right to use magic in the town. But it is a bit of a trial you have to go through to prove that you are worthy of using magic. It can be dangerous.
Okay, that sounds fun though. Where would I go to do that?
It'll be at the Tower of the Order. It is just down the street from the Pamper Traveler, if you are familiar with that establishment.
Yeah, that's where I'm staying. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm sorry, I won't do it again until I get one of these magic passes.
Yes, we'll just leave it off with a warning for now.
Yeah, sorry. I'll tell my friends as well. We knew we couldn't use magic, but we thought items were okay.
Very well. Have a nice day.
You too.
They
Would you like a candy cane?
No, thank you. And they continue their patrol.
Why eat the candy cane, Chris? Okay, I'm gonna go up to the carriage and just be. Excuse me, sir. Could you come to the street over and pick up my friends? We're looking to go to the other side of town to this address. Skull Ward Mountain or whatever.
Why, yes, miss. I'll be there immediately.
Chris, can this guy be trusted? I don't mean
what do you mean? Is this not a trustful voice?
No, he's like, to me, these riddles
goblin
three.
voice.
I'm not a goblin.
Oh God! Right,
I'm two goblins in a trench coat.
I guess I'll get in the carriage with him and go over to the next street.
Yeah, it's like a little hunchback human.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to really have a hunchback, but he's like walking hunchbacked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is he actually two goblins in a trench coat?
Could be.
Snow arrives with this carriage that has room for all of you, drawn by this human-looking gentleman that's a bit leaned over.
Totally normal human, you would say, Chris.
Yeah, long black greasy hair, bit of a stubbly beard.
I'm definitely playing Gary Daytona if we ever do another game. He was so fun. And it would work in Warhammer and stuff. No, I'm not a mutant. I'm a regular human bot.
Is this everyone?
He's a mutant. I think so.
Yeah. Where would you like to be going? You said it earlier, but I forgot.
We want to go to this address here, and I give him the Skull Road, whatever it's called.
Trollskull Alley. Very well. I know the place. I'll take you there. We'll be there in less than an hour.
An hour?
Big city.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Couldn't we walk that fast?
No,
I
it'll
don't
take
think
you
so.
longer than an hour if you walked. And yeah, he zooms off down the high road. It's getting later in the day. More and more people are up and about, but still not as many as usual because of the snow. As you make your way over all the way to the northward towards Trollskull Alley. It is a alleyway hidden between Delzorin Street and Serdon Street. The carriage stops at the entrance of the alleyway. Here we are, Trollskull Alley. That'll be there's 4 of you.
1, 2, 3,
Three of us.
4.
Goodness, 3 of us.
3 of us. What do you mean 3?
Just put pick in our hole in Sam's pocket.
I didn't pick.
Yeah. There's 4 of us, so we'll just say that.
I never know.
That'll be
No
6
reason to
silver for all of you together.
Okay, thank you. And give him 6.
Thank you very much.
Wait, that's gold. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. That's better. Okay.
If you're,
Does this place look scary? Oh, yes?
I'll stay in the neighborhood if you have if you are in need of a carriage. I won't travel too far. Just ask around for Norm.
Ah, normal human.
Damn, how did you know?
Did you know he called his game character John Everyman? Well, good for him. Yes, that'd be great. We probably will need a ride back.
Very well. And you see him like depart down the street, but he's like doing laps around the block pretty much.
Right. Okay, turn to the sketchy alley, Chris. What do we see?
You see. Whoop. Let me activate a new scene. New scene activate.
Oh my god.
It's animated.
Here's animated.
No. Kakarot.
So yeah, you to your surprise, like it's quite busy here in the alley. There's like a few people up and about, some market stalls. It actually looks quite nice.
I'm not done loading yet.
No.
Neither. Neither, about 98%, but that's always the same with animated ones.
Yeah.
Takes a moment.
Oh my god.
Is it loaded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks very nice.
More
There's a bit of a
people.
lag when the animation's reset, but other than that,
Not for me.
There's people about. It is, snowing, even though it's very obviously not a snowy scene.
It's sleet. It's not landing.
Yeah. Yeah, you enter Trollskull Alley. Included with the letter was a handout for you guys that is a pretty much like a little top-down map, like a roughly drawn blueprint of the manor itself that it is that it was speaking of. Server. Show to players. Whoop. Should have access to that. That's like a handout that you guys have. So you have like a rough idea of the layout of the mansion. In the journal page under the category handouts, you should be able to find this again if you want to like pop it open in the future. I think it's under
Okay.
Waterdeep and then handouts. Yeah, you can find the code legal back in there again. Which
Was this
also
place
have
like unlocked? Like, because he didn't give us a key, right?
no key was included in the letter, in
Maybe
the
he's
tube.
waiting there for us.
Let's try the handle.
So yeah, you're in the alleyway. You make your way towards well, you don't know the exact location of the manor itself. You just have this plan and the street named Trollskull Alley, but you don't have the number or anything like that.
Oh, it didn't have a specific number on it?
No.
Do we know it's called Manor?
Yeah. It is called
Okay.
the Trollskull Manor.
I guess we should ask that guy over there.
You
Yeah.
approach one of the locals.
Hello there.
No, I'm not doing that voice.
not for the
again.
goblin.
General.
Hello there.
Hello now.
Good morning. Welcome to Trollskull Alley. You look like I don't mean to presume, but you look like a group of outsiders, adventurer types.
would assume correctly, yes. We're looking for Trollskull Manor.
Ah, Trollskull Manor. It's the big building over there, and he points towards like a manor-looking building. It has been abandoned for a while.
Rumors say that it's haunted. Is that true?
Haunted, you say? I have
Totally just
heard
trying to
rumors.
get him to contradict being say. Actually, that's not the rumor I heard.
I have heard rumors that people have seen a specter in there.
Fucking called it. Get those silver arrows ready. And so there's Snow sort of taking it back, like she was like, "Shit." Well, I was hoping for a different rumor, but I guess it actually is ghosts. I was like, okay, cool, ghosts. I love having a building with ghosts. Do you know why a man named Volo would give us the deed to give someone the deed to this manor?
I do not know. The manor has been abandoned for quite a while, but I've heard talk that the people in charge of this city, the nobility and all that, are looking to clean it up.
Okay.
I think he just gave us the manor just to deal with it.
Yeah. Volo's trying to trick us.
But Scruff is right.
It is believed
Those
that the manor is now owned by the Neverember family.
Are they related to the Neverwinter family?
I don't think so.
Are they related to the Emberleys?
No.
Okay.
Are they related to a gang?
I don't think so. All I know of the Neverember family is that they have somewhat of a rebellious son that is not at odds with the rest of his family.
Is he ginger?
Yes, I believe he was recently
Does he
arrested.
not have a soul?
I know him! I know him!
I know that guy.
Was he your prison buddy?
I rescued him from that house that we got kidnapped from.
How's that we got kidnapped from?
Me and Blaz. Do you know how we got kidnapped? He was there as well.
By gang members, you mean?
Yeah, by gang members. I rescued him.
I don't think you told Snow this. Like, I saw it as a player, but I'm trying to remember if there's any point where you told Snow you were kidnapped. I don't think you did. You said you were in jail, and that's about it.
I did.
No, this is news to me. When did
tell
you
you.
get kidnapped?
I told you got kidnapped. I cast a spell, send it, and talk to you.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought you said
And
you
then
got
he
arrested.
started screaming when you responded.
I thought you said you got arrested. Okay, all right. I guess I didn't know.
So it must be the ginger guy. I didn't get his name after rescuing him, but what was his name? I'm looking at the
the son of the family,
yeah,
Renir.
Renee. We're not okay.
Renir Neverember.
Okay, this might be. Thank you for rescuing him.
But the note said it was Volo.
Well, he might be helping Vola with his quest, looking for this other person. Because I did tell him about all this shit.
Well, if that'll be all, I have business to attend to. Good day, and he walks away.
I was gonna give him a jelly baby. Fuck him.
Damn, he missed out on a jelly bean.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go there now. I'm
Okay.
sort of guessing
Let's
Gideon
go.
just walking there.
You heard the bit about the ghost, right?
Yeah, I'm not scared of no ghosts.
How can you punch a ghost? You're...
I can
Magical
punch
weapons.
anything.
That's not your laugh.
I ain't
Can you
scared of
punch
no
God?
ghost.
If he allows me.
So you can punch anything that you're allowed to hit?
Yeah. Here is
Well-
when it loads in, it is a colored
it.
version of the ground plan you have. It's like you can see it's in disrepair and stuff. I did not have time to draw the wall, so you just see everything.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, look, a trap door. Okay, I guess we'll go up and try the handle and see if it's locked.
It's
Could you
unlocked.
write down the guy's name?
In chat?
Yes, please.
I can do
Gris, I want to make sure that's not a hole that we're about to step into. I'm going to poke that doormat.
that. You poke the doormat. It is just a doormat.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, wait, my feet. Sorry, it's just in case it's a pit. There's one too many of them, that goddamn thing.
So yeah,
I'm too tired.
Trollskull Manor. It seems to be a four-story stall, boasting balconies, a turret, 5 chimneys. It looks abandoned, but it is one of the grandest buildings in the entire alley. As you were outside, when you first arrive, you find yourself in what looks to be like an old tap room, like a bar of some sort, filled with broken furniture, tarnished silverware, casks of wine that have turned to vinegar, and worthless detritus.
Oh my god!
Was this a manor or a tavern?
Whatever it is, it looks very nice. Did it say there was wine but turned to vinegar?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get a
big
quote.
fucking ghost.
Where?
Right there.
No,
Not part of
it's-
the web.
There's no ghost in here. Snow, what are you talking
There's
about?
ghosts everywhere, guys.
Normally, the ghost is invisible, but as Sam walks in with his lantern around him, whoop, it
shit.
reveals the ghost. So you see, just hovering around in the tavern is a spectre.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, ghost.
Hello.
I would not get too close to it.
Why?
Considered undead.
Are you
Hey,
friendly?
I just attack you.
Go do your job.
It seems to be like it seems to be taken aback that you can like see it. So it slowly turns around to face you, like its ghostly visage looking straight at you. It is, as the image shows, like a purple-ish looking ghost with like energy coming out of it. You ask, "Are you friendly?" Did you say in what language did you say that?
Any.
Ghost.
Any? You're just going
Common.
through all your languages.
Common. And I will activate my helmet as well.
Pulls a book of standard greetings. ¿Cómo estás?
Mi amigo.
As you say, is it friendly in common? It just kind of like flutters about, and you think you got like a little nod back. You're not entirely sure. And it grabs like one of the empty bottles and just smashes it.
Whoa.
Gonna shank you.
Real friendly.
I'll say it in other languages.
Okay. Doesn't really
Giant-
respond to any of your other languages.
Okay, I will grab a fork out my my mess kit, a knife actually. Do you know, I've got weapons. I'm gonna grab my dart, write on a piece of wood, "Are you friendly?" and turn around and face it.
Okay, it gives you another nod again. It
Why you
comes
smash the bottle?
it comes flying closer towards you.
Gonna shank you.
Okay.
It
If you speak, I can understand you with this helmet.
it pulls out a chair and is seemingly indicating for you to sit down on the chair.
Sit down and get possessed.
Sam,
Yeah.
don't listen to it.
It used to be alive. Why wouldn't, like, you should trust it. You've died before.
I haven't now.
You've admitted that you have.
These guys just kept saying it.
And then you agreed.
I just went along with it just to shut them up.
Wow.
Are you going to sit down on that chair? I told to
He
the.
just said for you to sit down.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
shakes-
but I'm talking.
It shakes no and like it shakes no and points towards the chair.
Oh, it's a very nice chair. I'm gonna stroke dust off it if I can.
Hey, you wipe some dust from it. It seems to please the spectre. It beckons you to sit down on the chair again.
Are you not good?
Can you just ask if it can speak?
Can you speak?
It shakes no.
Can you write?
Can you write?
It nods.
I give it the chalkboard and slip.
Okay. It writes on the chalkboard in common, sit on the chair.
Sit in the chair, I think.
Why do you want me to sit on the chair?
Just keeps
Vanish.
repeating it on the chalkboard.
Okay, if I get took over, I will.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'll sit down on the chair.
You sit down on the chair. The spectre floats behind the bar, pulls out
Just gonna get you a drink.
pulls out a mug, goes to like a tap that seems to have been there for years, and pours out this very rank smelling like ale into the mug and brings it to you and gives you a drink.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna be
bartender.
so shocked. I'm like, oh my god, a ghost bartender?
He
And I'll just grab
pours you a beer and delivers it to you.
I'll grab it. Nice.
The spirit kind of like starts darting around. You think that it's happy?
Okay.
I exercise it.
Do you serve anyone, or do you just serve the people that's nice to you?
It writes on the chalkboard, if the chalkboard is still there for it to write
Yeah.
on.
can have
It
it.
writes, I serve the bar.
What unfinished business do you have here?
Why'd you die?
If I remember correctly, specters have something to do in the afterlife, something that prevents them from going to the afterlife.
Isn't that your job? To bury him?
Yeah, it like
Well, he's a ghost. I
cleans
can't
the
bury him.
chalkboard off, and it
Not
writes.
with that attitude.
It writes on the chalkboard closing time.
So you
But
didn't
it's the
finish the
morning.
closing time, and that's what you're trying to do?
Or do you want us to leave?
Did you die before closing the bar?
It nods.
So if we stay here until closing and you serve us, you'll go to the afterlife? You have anything else you need to finish?
Just keeps writing closing time on the chalkboard.
Chris, is there a closing time thing on the door?
Yeah, the thing on the door outside would have said closed as you approached.
Oh, so it already is closed.
Well, somebody closed it at some point.
No, the sign says closed, so I don't know what it wants.
Do you want us to leave?
Chicks its head.
You said yes or no.
Yeah.
No. Chicks its head, no.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
just needs us to stay until closing time.
But we have we have a party to go to later. We can't stay to closing time.
When is closing time?
It writes on the chalkboard 10 p.m.
But
When
it's
was we meant to be at the party?
but it's 9:55 right now.
Oh, is that a deception?
That is a deception. Let's see. Deception.
As all the sunlight is coming in through the windows, the ghost is
Sometimes it's
probably
long
cover it
days.
They probably cover up if it's closed for a long time.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
dusty
but-
and busted in here. At 22, it, as you say that, it darts around very quickly and starts serving all of you a beer.
Oh, final call, guys. Last drinks.
Yeah. Oh, that one's actually well, never mind.
I do that thing, Gris, where you pour it over your shoulder.
Yeah. And as the So 5 minutes pass. The spirit seems to be content with what just happened, and it looks towards the grave cleric expectingly.
Do your sending dance unit from Final Fantasy X. Do it.
Is that like waiting for me to kill it?
Yeah, send it to the afterlife.
Well, whatever you as a grave cleric do to send the spirits on their way, I'll leave it up to you.
Would Destroy Undead work on him, or is he too much viable?
Destroy Undead.
What?
Is that
Don't
a-
destroy it. Send it.
This is my way of sending it.
Good God, what kind of...
What the?
You're a bad cleric, you're a bad boy.
What do you kill undead?
Before you do that, is there any more spirits in this house?
He points to the kegs.
Yeah, it's too strong for your Destroy Undead.
I guess I'll pull out a Snicker snack and ask it if it's ready.
You're just gonna chop it?
Oh, what else am I supposed
Say
to
a
do?
prayer!
I'll say it when I slash it.
Yeah, you do what you want to do.
Motherfucker thinks he's fucking Ichigo Kurosaki.
Whatever you're doing, I'll encompass it in your roll. Make me a religion roll as like part of your ritual of sending this away, sending the
Ritual?
creature away.
He's just chopping it now.
Yeah, look, it makes sense in my backstory. Would you be
God.
surprised that I'm not proficient in religion?
Yes, I would be. It's your one job.
Religion. Advantage?
So,
Yeah, you're
Damn it.
proficient.
I like that you're not proficient in religion. That's actually
I
pretty
thought it
funny.
would not be that useful. I thought Arcana would be more
Not
useful.
that useful.
Says the cleric.
You're meant to be the most useful one in the party. Clerics are so versatile.
A 24 is good enough. I'll leave it to your choice. You can either appease the spirit or destroy it, like send it on its way.
Oh, what's the difference?
It'll do different things. Well, destroying it is the obvious one. It'll be gone. Appeasing it might end up doing other stuff.
Like it might stay here if I appease it.
Maybe?
Then yeah, I'm destroying it.
Okay. You, 24, yes. Good roll. You send the spectre away.
I'm slowly shaking my head.
Someone
As
else
he
know?
cuts it down with Snicker-Snack and says a prayer.
You just killed that thing.
Send
Again.
it to the afterlife.
No,
Are you sure?
Yeah?
That looked like you just hit it with a sword.
How else are you supposed to send it? If you want to send someone to the afterlife, you just kill them.
Why do you pray to it? I thought that what you do.
I thought I don't get clerics.
If I can pray someone to death, trust me, that would be real
no,
powerful.
he's already dead.
I thought
That's
you...
why they're undead, they're back from the dead.
I'm gonna go and look at the rest of the house.
Yeah, you can explore to your heart's content. There are
Okay,
no
I'm going to
other
go round and go
there
to
are
the
no
other door on
other
the other side.
encounters in the room, so you can just go through all the rooms and stuff like that. It just seems to be a dilapidated manor, covered in cobwebs, broken stuff everywhere, like somebody clearly did not take care of this place.
I'm coming with you, Snow.
Okay.
We could make a bar out of this place.
We could, but we're not staying here. Maybe we could hire someone to run it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if only you left a ghost bartender.
Yeah.
Was that an option? Yes.
Yes, that was appeasing it. It would become your bartender.
Yeah, but not an option for me.
Yeah,
It was
I
an
get
option.
It makes
You killed
sense.
it.
Roleplay.
Like, if you made it look like a child, then maybe. But a child bartender, yeah.
So yeah,
Medieval times, that's pretty standard.
I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. I don't know what I was gonna try to say, but pretty much this is a whole thing. If you accept this manor as your property, it is yours. You get it. You don't have to pay any rent on it or anything. You have the option to fix it up, tailor it completely to your tastes, which is why all the rooms are ruined, pretty much to leave it free for you to do with what you want. If you intend to fix up and reopen the tavern in Trollskull Alley, you can expect to deal with various guilds without whose support the business is likely to fail. Repairs to the walls and roofs require the approval and oversight of the Carpenters, Roofers, and Planestarers Guild. The Cellarers and Plumbers Guild is best equipped to handle refurbishing of the basement and plumbing. Other stuff like that, you can get like clean bedsheets provided by the Launderers Guild, like a whole bunch of stuff like that. So this is pretty much like of the module that I'm using a mini game in Waterdeep to restore this place to its former glory and like make it yours.
We call it the deep watering hole. Yeah, it sounds fun. But how are you gonna edit it, Chris? How are you gonna make our bedrooms?
Well, I can use Dungeon Alchemist, the program on Steam, to make like a custom map for this and change it up. But it also, this version that I found online, also comes with a not smashed version that I can just use for it, I guess.
Okay. I would say make it in Dungeon and we can all have a meeting and discuss what's going to happen.
I'll just
meet with the council.
Yeah.
Make it a fun bar.
Vision. So that's what the like refurbished version of this looks.
Oh, I kind of like this.
I kind of like it as it is. This
How many bedrooms are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like how instead of a spectre, there's this guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's who we're going to hire. Let's God, he reminds me of a character, but I can't remember his fucking name. Oh, he had like basically a painted on black beard.
Oh. I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know. He looks like
Elf.
generic created character elf in Baldur's Gate to me.
Could be what I'm thinking of. Hang on, elf with black beard. Oh, now I'm getting fucking AI art all going. Hang on.
Elf with black beard.
Yeah, it's not gonna come up.
I like to think it's just like Blackbeard the pirate with elven ears.
Is this the top floor?
Ground floor. First floor. Second floor. Basement. Yeah, this is all the way top. Attic and a little tower, I believe.
Okay, I was just wondering because it kind of looked like it was on top. I just didn't know if it was like just a barn or something like that. I'll be back in the minute. I just need to go to.
So yeah, this could be yours, and that means that you don't have to pay your living cost at the Pamper Traveler anymore if you decide to stay here and fix it up.
Okay.
But I feel like fixing up would take way long. We'd have left.
I got it. It's Tony Stark. I'm thinking of Tony Stark. Okay. I'm gonna put it in general. I was like, there it is. The long face. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Stark.
I was like, he has a beard, but it looks rough, and it's like drunk Tony Stark. I think I'm thinking of. Hang on, drunk Tony Stark. Drunk. That's the stubble version.
What do you think of this pick? You haven't really said anything.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay.
It's all very crazy. But I guess having a property would be okay, but I'm not one who likes to really be tied down. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, this would just be a base. And, like, we can give someone to run it. Like that half-elf gentleman over there.
Yeah, you take some time, I guess it takes like an hour or so to fully explore the place, deal with the Spectre and stuff like that. Eventually, those that are still down at the bar area, you hear like a knock on the door.
Oh, it's
come in.
Volo.
Volo enters the premises with a hooded figure in tow. I was wondering if I was gonna find you here. I brought a magister with me to to complete the deed if you would like to take this mansion upon yourself. And you see that Volo is kind of like looking around like at the furniture and stuff like that. It seems like nothing is throwing bottles and chairs anymore. Did you have any issues here?
Not really.
Took care of it.
Oh, very well. I knew you were the capable sort.
Come on, Bino. Why'd you give us a thing with a ghost in it?
Oh my. Lady Snow, was it?
Yes, Volo. Why was there a ghost here? Why'd you do that?
Well, I have come into ownership of this fine place from helping out the Neverember family in a few dealings, but they said it was haunted by a specter. So I decided perhaps it was best to give it to a more capable group that could deal with this specter. I am not really one for spirits and specters, but I'll use this as a learning ability for my next book, Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters.
And the sequel.
Why didn't you just tell us it was here?
I was not quite sure what they were dealing with. The family I got it from called it a poltergeist. It was just constantly throwing furniture around. It was I could not see it with my eyes, but you managed to locate the source of it?
Yeah, he got a magic light that goes pew on invisible things.
Is the big one here, Sam, I believe.
That's who I meant. I was assuming he was in the room, but he's muted, so I don't know.
His help was most valuable in finding my friend. If he did not tell us that the Kenku, their trail led into the sewers underneath the city, we would have never found him.
So why did they kidnap your friend?
Not too sure, to be honest. But it seems to be the Xanatar guild that was behind the kidnapping.
I gave him some dark Amish wine, Chris.
But myself, my friend Floon, of course, are forever indebted for your help in this endeavor.
You want a glass, Volo? Or a tankard, I guess?
Yes, I'll take. How long has this been
anything in here? Yeah, well, no, this is mine.
Oh, okay, I thought you were pouring him the terrible beer.
No, dark Amish wine, the one I just posted.
Thank you.
Is there any clean glasses, Chris? Probably not.
A bunch of like wooden mugs and beer steins and stuff like that, but all like covered in dust and cobwebs.
Do I have any? I use my water skin to clean them out and I just pour it into it.
Okay.
So again, why are you giving us
It's
a
not
free
perfect,
mention?
but we just got here.
Well, I promised your big friend a monetary reward for upon any help in finding my friend. And
I'm pretty sure you promised 10 gold, not a mansion.
yes, but I must confess that I am currently a bit few on coins to spare. But I did manage to come into possession of this mansion,
What?
so I thought it was a suitable reward.
You could have just sold the mansion and got more gold.
Well, nobody wanted to buy a mansion with rumors of a poltergeist.
I wonder why.
Question: shouldn't you be rich? Like, your book is like everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes,
got
but
royalties on it.
Did you get screwed?
I've made some bad investments, among other
like to
buying a
gamble?
haunted mansion. Yes, visiting many of the local taverns and watering holes in Waterdeep, and I do like to play some of the local games that they have on offer.
We should go and play a game sometime.
Volo has hit hard times. But I'm sure
Volo.
the sales of my book will recover. Oh, hello there. I was looking for you. Your information that the Kenku of the Xanatar Guild went into the sewers proved most invaluable. The guards that went down there managed to find my friend Floon, and we are very thankful. This
Nice.
mention is the reward for that.
Do you
This
want some
manor.
wine, Sam?
Yeah, I'll have some wine.
I'll give him some of the wine. It's awesome, by the way. This is the really good shit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, in gameplay terms, you've made friends of Volo, Floon, and Rainier, the son of the noble family. And they show their gratitude through camaraderie, so you pretty much made friends. If you guys need to call upon your new friends for a favor, any of them are happy to oblige. So you've pretty much made friends in the city that you can call upon.
I have a proposition for you, Volo. You've come up upon hard times. It seems like this city isn't doing good for you. Why don't you travel with us when we leave to go up to Neverwinter? You've written books about there. Having you as a guide would be helpful. And we could give you some gold for your trouble.
Yeah. And help us.
And I'll provide every single meal. I'll pay for it. I like my food. There's always plenty leftovers.
Yeah, and help us build this place into a respectable inn.
That would be useful.
But yes, Ellie points towards the magistrate. Just sign here on these papers, and the manor is yours. What you do with it, I'll leave up to you. If you don't want to keep it, if you don't want to stay here, that's your business.
I read the fine print, Chris.
Yeah, it's all official. It's all there. It pretty much is a deed that you have ownership of this place.
Like, does one of us sign this, or do we all sign this, or do we use like a party name?
You can co-sign it. All of you put your sign on it, and you'll all be co-owners of the premise. Or you can have it be owned by one of your party. I don't know how you do dealings amongst your group, but I'll leave that to you.
I usually do the buy-in and the selling, but I think we should all sign it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think we should all sign it.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
And this might help us with a if we find a company name, we could maybe make a company out of it as well.
We already
Company?
do. We're the Arcane Melodies.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's actually all. Let's sign all of it, and Arcane Melodies at the bottom.
Yeah.
Very well. He presents the papers, you do all the paperwork, rolls it up. It's officially yours now. I'm sure you can turn this into something nice, and perhaps get one of the local high-ranking wizards in Waterdeep, pay them for their service to provide this place with a portal, so you can come back to it after a long day of travel.
Ooh,
That's genius.
It's genius.
Nudge.
Can I pat him on the head?
And
Bar and pat him on the head. Yeah.
He has his big floofy hat on, but you pat him on there.
I have a question
job,
for
fella.
you,
That's smart, fella.
Volo.
But yes, I do indeed like traveling, and I wouldn't mind paying Neverwinter another visit. If you plan on traveling there, we could go as a group.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. You're free to stay here if we get this fixed up and then have a decent room for
Yeah.
you.
Are you wondering if you get a discount as well?
A discount?
Yeah,
On
since
staying
this
here?
is. Yeah.
Oh no, I have a place to stay in town. I'm quite alright.
I was also on about drinking.
I do
Hopefully
like to
it'll
drink.
become your new favourite drinking spot.
Ah yes, of course. With a friendly discount.
Yeah, that's what I was on about. Since you are kind of a pre-owner and you did help us get this house.
Sounds good to me.
Indeed. I've heard that you've also met with Mert. Mert the Merciless,
The
also
noble.
known as the Old Wolf.
Yeah, the
Yes.
one that wanted the unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fancy pants man. Yes.
Yes, he's quite an influential person in the town. I've been told that he's been eager to see you again. That you're expected at his mansion of some sort. He's thinking of if you would be interested in joining an organization of sorts, a guild, so to speak, but somewhat more of a secretive one.
Is this illegal?
Yeah. Are you in this secret guild?
No, I am not a member, but I have many friends in this organization. Have you ever heard of the Harpers?
We did.
I think like my mom told me a story about them once, but I don't remember. They're like they're a group of like killers or something. I don't know.
They're somewhat of a secret organization that gets joined by like-minded individuals, adventurers that like to use their fighting prowess and skills for the good of the people. They're somewhat protectors, you could say.
And
Okay.
what comes with advantages if we do join these? Do you know what? I'll ask them instead of asking you, Vola, because you said you ain't in it. But
He knows
once we
things.
do fix this, boil up, I think we should have a party and invite the guest of honor, Volo.
Anyone,
winking at Snow.
anyone smart enough, and that's not just an evil bastard, can join the Harpers, no problem. They are especially welcoming of bards and wizards.
What about our folks?
Why specifically those two groups?
I don't know.
Maybe they just don't have
That's
many
just
in
what
the
my notes
ranks.
say.
Okay.
Bards
I
and
guess
wizards
they-
are especially welcome. They just like them, I guess.
Yeah, or maybe they're short on them.
Yeah.
They work behind the scenes. Their main job is to keep power out of the hands of evil tyrants.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Do
Are you
wanna
coming to the party?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing. I was like, do you want to come?
To Lord Murt's mansion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Lot of rich
accompany you.
people?
And yeah, the magister walks off. The magistrate. He has nothing to do here anymore. The papers have been signed. The hooded figure leaves.
We could have invited them
Bye.
Bye.
Were you hooded?
Yeah, all the magistrates are wearing like a black robe and a black hood. They look like Emperor Palpatine, but not with the melted face underneath it.
Yeah. Well, as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we've still a little while to the party. What should we do until then?
And gameplay-wise, there are a bunch of factions in the city that you can join. Not just the Harpers, but Mert is your contact towards the Harpers. But there are other groups that may try to find you, or that you bump into, or any other way that you come into contact with them. And pretty much once you join one, you get something called renown that I'm gonna keep track of for your individual characters. Is pretty much just a numeric value of like you have 1 renown and stuff like that. And if you have X amount of renown, you'll rise through the ranks of the organization, unlocking new ranks. Like you go from soldier to corporal to sergeant, but the ranks have like different names depending on the organization. And you'll unlock extra support and benefits pretty much for being in the group.
Now you can wear the SEAM uniform, but it's in pink.
Volo. Do you know where Renee? Wait, well, let me just check what I've written down his name. Renee never remember?
Never Amber.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Ember. Do
What
you know
about
where
him?
he lives?
Well, he is not welcome currently at the Never Ember Estate, so he spends most of his time in the various inns and places to stay and sleep in Waterdeep.
Okay. Because I heard that his family used to be the previous owner of this place.
Yes, I got it given as a reward from the Never Ember family for getting him out of prison.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought his mother got him out of prison. It's dead mother.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
Mom got him out of jail. What?
Sorry, it's dead mother's butler looks after him.
His butler's dead?
No, his mother's dead, but
no,
it's
but it was me that informed the family of his stay in prison.
okay.
It's not
Okay.
the first time.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go set up at the portal. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah.
but where would we put this?
So you've made yourself comfortable here.
The cellar.
So the Trollskull Manor is one of the main buildings in Trollskull Alley. other than the manor itself, you'll find the bent nail in the alley,
What
which
is
it's a shop that mainly sells wooden furniture as well as a
That's
selection
handy.
of bows and crossbows.
Let's go get the wooden furniture from there.
Yeah.
And then they can bring it over for us from across the street.
Yeah.
Is there any stables nearby here?
There is
Ooh,
also
good question.
there's an indoor forge nearby called the Steam and Steel.
Mm.
There is a place called Coralon's Crown, which is somewhat of a greenhouse. It is owned by a herbalist that is a member of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians.
Hmm.
And there is also the Tiger's Eye, which is a private detective's business.
Oh.
It's a bookstore called The Bookworm's Treasure. And there is a grate that leads to the sewers.
Huh.
Hmm. Let's go buy the furniture.
Yeah, let's go buy furniture.
Yeah, so you make your way out of the Trollskull Manor, back into the alley towards the bent nail.
Do you know what else we should buy?
I'll pop up
New
the enemy
doors and
scene.
windows.
Yeah, we're gonna need one that can lock.
Yeah. Maybe if we go to the metalworker guy that I was talking about? That Volo was talking
Yeah,
about?
the nail or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we might need new taps as well for the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Do they have taps in this era?
I would have a keg that would like bring it up, but
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be a tap on the keg.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
have plumbing.
won't be
but
like
it
a
would have-
modern like.
Yeah. You stick
Um,
it to the side of the barrel.
Yeah, the bent nail. A small wooden sign above the shop's main door is bare, except for a large bent nail sticking out of it.
Damn, that's a big nail.
Mm. You go inside
They
of
hurt
the bent
themselves.
nail.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
front room contains displays of ornate wooden furniture, as well as a selection of bows and crossbows. The wall behind the counter is lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaffs, and shields.
Oh.
Nice.
And
Is
at
there
the
a-
counter is a man.
Okay, let's go to the man.
Seems to be a half-elf, has pointy ears, but looks more human-esque than elf, I suppose.
Does he look like he could be a bartender?
You're gonna ask that question to everyone we go to today.
No, that's what the picture was. A half elf guy.
He kind of looks like the picture, but I don't think it's him.
Supposed to be, no. Does he have a half brother? Right. No. Hello.
You see this guy?
That does look a lot like him. To be fair. Are you sure it's not meant to be? I'm losing my job today. I don't know where to go.
Oh no! If only there was a new place opening up.
I'm such good at tending bar.
Hello there. My name is Tally Salvador, but friends call me Tally. Welcome to the Bent Nail. How can I help you?
Hello, Mr. Salvador. We're looking to get furniture for the bar across the road. We just got it.
Oh, I see. You're looking for expert wood craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're looking for tables, chairs, beds.
And everything in between.
Everything
I
you'd
s-
imagine you'd need.
I see. He unrolls like a scroll. Write up your order here. Write down everything you need. The amount of tables, amount of furnishings. I'll get to work as soon as possible once you've got everything written down. Making all the stuff will take a couple of days, depending on where I get the wood from, the quality, that kind of stuff.
I want it made out of mahogany.
Mahogany, I see. Where would you like to have this this delivered once the request is done?
Point out the window to the tavern.
Yeah, it's a great tavern over there.
A haunted place.
You new owners of the manor?
Yeah.
It's about time somebody start patching up that place. It's been an eyesore in the Trollskull alley for a while now.
We're gonna
hopefully-
patch up and make it a fully working tavern.
Yeah, hopefully bring in some business for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be very nice.
Do you know if we're gonna have any trouble from the guilds around here? No one's gonna like try to make us pay money in order to like for taxes or anything. I don't understand taxes.
If you're gonna start a new business, it's only a matter of time until the guilds are gonna start poking their noses into it.
Should we join one quickly to get the others to stay away? What guild are you in?
I used to be part of the carpenters, but I'm fully independent now.
Oh, do they bug you to rejoin?
Sometimes, but I still do my dealings through them, where I procure my resources and the like, so we've got a friendly relationship.
Oh, great. Well, let's see. We probably need at least 5 beds.
Yeah, for now. We might need more for later.
Yeah.
We'll need a bunch of stools since some might get broken in bar incidents, if you will.
We'll need several round tables, at least 2 long tables. Bar stools. Probably maybe about 20 stools would do. We need some spares in case someone breaks them in a fight.
Some bedside cabinets.
That would be good.
Some
Candlesticks,
chests.
candle holders, that sort of thing.
Quite an order, just write it all down, and me as the GM gonna calculate how many days it's gonna like take him to make all this, and it'll be 2 gold per day. So depending on how long it takes him, that'll be your final bill.
Great. I'll need like cabinets and all that sort of stuff and wardrobes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just
wash
need a
basin.
down payment of 2 gold up front, just to make sure that you're gonna take all this stuff. I don't want to be making all these orders and end up it being for nothing.
Also, do you know anyone that specializes in doors and windows repairs?
I'll pay this one, guys. You guys can get the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some contacts. I'll get into contact with my carpenter buddies and get some people coming over to look at the doors and windows.
We'll need 10 keys to the place. We'll need 5 because there's 5 owners, and we'll need spares for those keys.
10 keys. You'll have to take that to the locksmiths of the city.
Okay.
I feel like there was a guild with locksmith in its name when we looked.
Yeah.
There was. I pull out Volo's guide. Volo, what page is the locksmith's on? Volo, why am I looking at your guide? You're standing right here. Volo, should we go to the locksmith's?
Yes. I know all the places in the city. I'll take you around.
Yay.
Should we head to the Pamp? Like when we go close to the Pampa Inn, maybe ask them if they have any contacts with
Okay.
like alcohol or.
Oh, I have a tower I have to go to. I forgot to tell you. I need to get like a magic license so I can use magic in the city.
Oh.
Whoever is paying
You
this
need a
guy his 2
license?
gold, make sure to write it down.
I did.
Okay.
I didn't write it down. I just took
I'll
the gold
take
off.
it off, yeah.
Yeah, it's already done. I'm always careful with that. Don't worry. They're going to pay for the locks, though.
Yeah.
To the tower, Griss, and to the Pampered Inn.
I want to join Snow.
Yeah,
'cause I
and
wanna
as you're
also use
traveling,
magic.
Is Norm still there?
yeah, he's doing laps. You can call him, get your ride.
Yay.
It's what did I say? 6 silver again, not 6 gold silver, 6 silver
Yeah.
again for your ride back to the Pampered Inn.
I'll pay for it again.
While
I'm
you
going
are
with
traveling,
Snow.
We can
I'm
all
going
go
with Snow, I
together.
said.
yeah, you're all going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you leave nobody behind to protect the manor.
No, it's empty right now.
Yeah,
Are they going to steal broken shit?
exactly. And it still has like the reputation of being haunted. Like people don't know you went in there.
Oh,
But,
maybe we should
people will
name
start
it like.
talking. Rumors spread. But yeah, as you're traveling, Volo is like, just be aware. When I procured the manor from the Neverember family. They did let me know that there was a potential buyer for the manor that has been trying to buy it off of the Neverember family, but for some reason the deal never went through. And I've been told by the family that he's quite upset by the whole endeavor. So if a certain Emek Frown shows up at the manor, just be careful. He might be up to no good, as the adventurers say.
Okay.
Okay. Could you write his name down for us?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'll take that piece of paper and put it in my pocket. Or do you want it, Snow?
You can keep it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So where to? You got your carriage, your 6 silver, back to the Pampered Inn, you said? So are you gonna transfer over from the inn to the manor now for your however long you're staying in Waterdeep?
The beds aren't ready yet, but we could use bed rolls.
Yeah.
We could.
Maybe tomorrow we'll do that because we've already paid for today, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I think we should get beds in there first.
Yeah. We could just buy them already made. We don't have to have a furniture maker make them.
Yeah.
At the very least, we could buy some feather mattresses. Or straw. Sleep on the ground. You know, like those damn darn Japanese. Just suddenly Snow's horrible racism comes out.
No.
Japanese? Those sandal-wearing goldfish tenders?
Not as bad as those filthy cheese-eating surrender monkeys. My favorite description ever. Yeah, the fucking in Simpsons, Willie calls the French cheese-eating surrender monkeys, and I think it's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Still not as bad as the Dutch.
Oh, God. There are only two things I hate in this world.
Austin Powers?
Yeah, there are only two things I hate in this world. Intolerance of other people's races and the Dutch.
So yeah, you reach the Pampered Traveler, the inn. Where do you want to go from there?
You have a question for them, and then we need to go to the tower.
Yeah. Is the tower before the inn, or is it after?
It's
Not
just
sure
on the
from the
street
angle.
from the inn.
Okay.
We can all take the magic thing if you want.
I think that might be good. I don't really... Yeah, I will, because I don't know if my my new skill, Fermitor, I don't know how to explain
Returns is
it.
a type of magic, if that's what you're about to say.
Yeah, then I will take it with you.
Okay.
But I think we should have a word with the inn first, seeing if we can get any contacts with the providers of them and get some food and some drinks.
We just ate not too long ago, but
Yeah, I'm on about like a
for the bar.
yeah, for the bar.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna be very
We should
pissed
probably
off.
ask the guild for it.
Welcome back, travelers, to the Pampered Traveler. You're just in time. Lunch is about to be served.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Guess we could eat.
Yeah. Could we have a word with your manager?
Okay,
Your owner.
I am
Wants
the
to
owner.
speak to the manager.
I'm the owner.
Well-
I don't know if I haven't fully introduced myself by name, but Bratan Zilmer is the name.
I thought the woman owned this place.
It's my wife.
Okay. Do you mind if we have a word with you? No, it's not anything bad. It's just we've come into ownership of a.
We're building a rival business. Where do you get your booze?
Is that what Snow says?
Really, Snow?
Yep. It's on the other side of town, though.
Oh, I see. You are creating your own business.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to call it the even more pampered traveler. No, I don't say that.
Well, we get most of our goods from all the various guilds in the city.
What's
Okay.
wrong, Pick? What'd I say?
No, it's all good. Just don't be too direct about things.
But it's true.
You have been good guests, well-paying customers. I'll write you up. He writes like a name down on a paper. If you find yourself at the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild, ask for Hammond Craddock. He'll set you up with the good stuff.
Come on.
Okay. Thank you for writing that on a piece of paper for me.
He's when you're looking for him, he's just a human male working there. He's an Alaskan, traveled from far away to be here in Waterdeep.
Okay.
But he's been here for years. He knows everyone, all the establishments. He can help you out.
Is he a pampered traveler?
You could say that.
Yay! What's for lunch? Playing snow like direct and tired is fun. What's for lunch? Come on.
We're serving a nice vegetable soup with some bread for lunch.
Okay. Can you put meat in it?
Sure. What
Yay.
kind of meat would you prefer?
Whatever you got.
We can turn it into a bit of a chicken soup.
Yeah, that'll do.
You all get a nice bowl of soup, veggies or chicken soup, your choice. Some drinks. Lunch is included in the price of your stay here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll pay for Volo's, I guess. Volo's still with us.
Ah, yes. Oh, thank you. I'll have some soup.
You're welcome. I'll just put a silver down. I assume that's going to cover a bowl of soup.
Yeah.
Get him some fucking water as well, or whatever's cheaper. Wine. Probably ale. Ale's probably cheaper.
Yeah, Volo enjoys a good ale.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You've been staying here at the Pampered Traveler. Nice establishment. One of the more upper class ones in the city.
Yeah, and your guide was the one that recommended it to us, so thank you for that. It's been very useful. Also, thank you for signing it before.
You've been using my book. I'm happy that it came in handy. Man, did you see that very brightly colored carriage on the way in?
It's awesome. It's ours, isn't it?
Oh, yes. It's very good looking.
Yay!
Pick is again
Just
behind
die inside
Snow
of the
doing
boat,
hand
someone winches
signals,
it.
not
You can tell that that's not what originally Volo was gonna say about it.
Inside.
I
You were
just thought
saying,
what we
Vic?
can name our ball.
I sort of know, but I play along.
While Snow's saying that, Pick's again doing the "don't hurt her feelings" sign language behind Snow. Savolo, don't.
Okay, Pick?
Yep. You good?
Yay! Everybody likes the carriage. I'm happy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not happy
With
about
your
the leg,
13 in
though.
insight, it seems like Volo likes the carriage.
I thought of a name for our ball.
Uh-huh.
The Haunted Unicorn.
So scary.
So is the unicorn haunted, or is the unicorn doing the haunting?
The second one.
Oh, ghost unicorns.
Since
I don't like
this
that.
since the place is meant to be haunted, we might as well play on it.
I think that might drive away business. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound comforting.
We need like a cozy name. Or something that's going to make us think of hey, this is a good place to drink.
The Open
The
Unicorn.
bee sharps.
Not the bee sharks.
Why not our venturing name? Pub.
The Arcane Melodies?
Arcane Melodies Inn.
We'll just call it the Arcane Melody.
Is there a
Yeah.
place in
Yeah.
this universe called the Dewdrop Inn?
Dewdrop?
Dewdrop Inn.
All right. Fuck's sake.
You drop in.
Yeah, as in you should drop in. Yeah, very good.
Why don't we call it the Rose? Because every
Those?
other fucking pub is called the Rose.
Oh, that's not very unique.
I like the name of our companion. Our party as the
name of the pub.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Arcane Melody.
Okay, melodies.
Yeah, the Arcane Melody.
I knew Sam didn't remember. That's why I asked. I was like, huh? What is the name?
I knew it was Arcane, but I didn't know if I was going to slip up.
Liked it so much that he didn't remember.
Yeah, but then people won't know us as adventurers.
Maybe if we got more famous as adventurers, the pub would get more business.
True.
Well, but if we split it, Melody, fuck.
What do you mean?
No, I don't know.
What if we call it the No One's In?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name now.
Okay.
No one's in.
There we go.
Somebody write that down because you won't remember.
I
by
wrote it
next
down.
time.
I'll put it on my notes here. Oh god. Just not even just No One's In.
None
What's
of you
the
have
image
none of you have the guild artisan background, right?
No.
Nope. No.
No.
Okay, cool.
How do you see your backgrounds?
It's on the main sheet.
Yeah, should be in there somewhere.
yeah, and
Man, I'm an entertainer, son. I don't
I'm
get entertained.
Like
I'm a
under your
giant
race.
vineling.
Yeah. I still think it's funny, giant foundling, if you think about it in Star Wars terms. Just a big, like, Jedi that they found. Or a Mandalorian, I guess they also call them foundlings, right?
I don't know if they're called the Foundlings when they're Padawans. What aren't they called something else?
I don't think it's foundlings, I think that's the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got a name for the place. The place is getting set up. It is gonna take 12 days to renovate the full tavern with anything that you need, which will cost 10,000 gold in total for the 12 days. There are... you can make various different guild contacts and get guild licenses, which will be 250 gold each per, like, guild license or contract that you make with a guild. Once all that stuff is set up and it is paid, every 10 days you'll spend 50 gold on just maintenance and upkeep of the place, and an extra 10 gold per 10 day for other guild expenses and stuff like that, which I'm not gonna be too strict about, but it might come up every now and then. But once it's set up the place, every 10 day, I roll a d100 plus 10, and there is a little table which will indicate if your place made a profit or not during those 10 days.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. I don't think I can afford it. I've got 96 platinum, so 196 gold plus 4.
Well, 96 platinum is 900.
960.
Oh shit! I figured have been it. Yeah.
You just put a 0 behind it.
Okay. I might have enough soon.
Don't worry, because I'm rich.
And of course, since you are not planning on staying in this town, magical portals exist in this world, so we can, like, do some setup that you get a portal installed to tie to, like, it's probably going to be an artifact or a trinket that one of you is carrying on you that you can, like, open the portal with and go back to your residence while traveling.
Can we make it a necklace?
Could be a necklace, yeah, for sure.
With a key.
It could be a key-shaped necklace. Well,
Class.
key-shaped dangling from the necklace.
We might want to have get a barn built on this and have it linked to there so we can bring it in.
Is there a public barn nearby, Chris? Aidan asked earlier, but we never got an answer on that.
Oh, sorry, I did not
Like a
catch
stable.
that.
No, it's fine. We were asking lots of questions.
Near the Trollskull alley?
Or did we have one at the end? Was there one right in the back, like a stable or some shit? Or do we need to have one made?
It's not on the map, I think, from what I saw, but you can have like an area there to store your carriage and your horses, and it'll just be in the price of the like.
Okay.
What did I say? 1,200? No, just 1,000.
Who's paying this?
It's up to you guys. You can divide
All
it.
of us.
I'll give you all my gold. I cannot afford it, but I'll give you all my gold.
Okay.
My platinum. I've got 906 there.
Yeah, and this will be over 12 days that it gets renovated, so you have time to pay for this.
Okay, we'll just pay for it all at the end. Then I'm also worried to take it off all our sheets. I think that's the easiest way, because I know that we'll be later on going, did we pay for this yet?
Yeah, for sure.
We should, with the profits of what we get from it, we should leave half of it in the pub so it can pay for itself, and then take half of it for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can like hire somebody to do the bar while you are not here and stuff like that, so it keeps going while you are traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Leaving the bar to the side for a bit now. Once you're done in the Pampered Traveler, you are gonna head towards the Order of Magic, the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
Yeah. See what this test is, this dangerous test that we're supposed to take.
Yeah.
I never mentioned it was dangerous, by the way, before you start wondering if I told you that. No, I didn't.
Down the street of Bells, not too far from the Pampered Traveler, you see a 3-story stone tower with a typical, like, almost like wizard hat-looking roof on top of it. Surrounded by a fence of sparkling green lights that coalesce in Azut and Mistras symbols, with the hand of Azut over the tower door.
Okay, cool.
And there are some guards standing nearby.
Do they look like they're going to stop us if we go to walk past?
Yeah, you approach the door and they beckon you to come to a stop. Welcome to the Tower of Order. The entrance is under magical protection. You cannot just enter. What is your business here?
One of the guards told me that in order for us to do magic in the city, we need a license.
Ah, yes, indeed. To be able to cast magic in the city, like you say, you need a license from our guild. Sorry, I had it here earlier where it said in detail what it did, so I was just looking for my notes. Here it is. Arcane spellcasters are required by law to register with a watchful order of magists and protectors, so that they can be, so that they are allowed to cast magic in the city. But part of the registration, part of the requirement for being allowed to cast magic and use magic items within the city is that you can be called upon to defend the city with your magic in times of need.
Even if you're just a visitor, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
This like only apply
I'm staying
for
here. I'm going to
wanted
defend the place. Like, I'm not going to run.
Makes sense.
Sorry, what was that, Noel? Does this only apply?
This is only apply for like in the city. If we're out, they're not gonna like call for on us to help them.
Oh no, only for when you're in the city.
All right.
Like, they're not going to be able to call upon you if you're out of the city anyway, I guess. So yeah, yeah, the guy pops out of a portal. We need you in the city now, young kid. To join a guild, you must possess a background, a proficiency, or a status that the specific guild values. So in this instance, anything to do with magic.
I'm a bard.
I got proficiency in arcane.
I'm an arcane trickster.
I set fire to see it.
And I'm
yeah, they do some hand movements, say some magic words. The runes on the door disappear. They allow you entrance within the tower. Inside, Even Sam, inside you will be tested. You will be asked to perform a non-harmful spell from within your repertoire to prove that you are a magic user. Once that has been validated, you will be taken to some trials to measure how strong your magical arcane capabilities are. And once all that has been measured and registered and written down to put in our official records, you will get a piece of paper proving that you have been registered with the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, and that you will be called upon to defend the city with your magic in times of need.
That sounds acceptable.
Now, this will only give you a writ to allow you to use magic and be called upon as a defender. This will not make you a fully fledged member of the guild. You can, if you are truly talented with the use of arcane and the magical, you can then fully join the guild as a proper member, but we do charge members a yearly fee.
What's the benefits of joining?
Once you are a full member of our guild, you will be able to partake classes within the guild itself, and go on missions and jobs that get given to us as the guild. One of our main duties currently in the city is that we use our magical powers to douse fires within the city. We are also the city's fire guard, fireman, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Do you guys do magical tattoos here?
No.
Okay.
Just because I'm not too familiar with the magical tattoos yet.
Yeah,
Or maybe
Matt
in the
versus-
future.
Matt versus fucking with shit. Okay. Let's go register then. Or take the test.
Alright.
Okay, cool. So, as you enter the tower, you get all taken to separate rooms where you can perform your magic abilities. It is your choice, but you have to make a skill roll. You can try casting a spell, you can just roll arcane. Anything
I
you can
strike
think
a
of.
dramatic pose and
Okay.
point to the guy and says, I can do magic in his head.
Transmutation magic. Very, very nice. He does a little golf clap.
Yay.
And there's a guy writing all of this down that's in the room with you.
Is this the homeless ones that we have to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't blow up your instructor.
I cast Fireball.
I do the homeless tremors.
Okay. Transmutation. Very nice.
Oh, double it.
I mean, I knew that.
He side-eyes you. Are Pick and Nolen participating in this as well?
Yes.
Might as well.
Gotta get your license, boys. Excuse me, sir. I certainly hope you have a fishing license.
And then everybody's using cantrips. Oh no, not everyone.
You get it!
Not everyone. I have no harmless cat. I guess some, but they don't really work here.
Nolen is spending a spell slot for this, I see.
Yeah, I can weaken it with my
Straight out the
children.
window. Oh!
So Druidcraft, so you create one of the following effects. What effect do you create, Pick?
The first one, so I can also predict the weather.
Oh, your prediction is that it's gonna snow. Transmutation magic. Very good. And
Everyone's using transmutation.
for you, Nolen, you misty step around. You just teleport within the room. Conjuration spell. That's not a cantrip. Impressive. Novices cannot do that spell. Yeah, you've all proven that you can use magic. You get taken to a pretty much a big classroom-looking room with a bunch of wooden desks with benches by them. Sit at one of the desks. You'll be provided with ink and quill and a scroll. If you would like to write down some of your magical capabilities, the spells and that you have in your repertoire, and then officially sign it.
Okay.
Yeah, I might need a big scroll here.
like one of the ones that like keeps rolling out when you enter.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my hand up.
Yes.
I don't know what they're called. I don't
Well,
know.
then you fail, my son.
Oh. Just write down what they do and sign at the bottom with your full name. It's for in the records.
Okay.
So that when we do call upon you, we have some sort of idea of your capabilities.
I will write down everything with strike of giants and
Yeah. One of the wizards, like, not just the other wizards, like, I don't think we're gonna be calling upon this one.
I'm gonna look at him and just I'll be in front of you, fucking bitch. Silently, and then look back down.
It's like fucking Kung Fu Panda. It's like, you said that to him? No, in my head. But if he heard that, he would have been like, what?
And when you filled in your records, they come and like take it away, put it in like a massive like archive where they have like archives of all the spell users within the city, which you do not have access to for now.
I was about to ask. I was going to look up Volo's file. What's Volo doing? Is he just waiting for us?
Yeah, Volo's just chilling.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write every spell I have except Revivify.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then they give you a very official-looking document that you are allowed to use magic within the city. Obviously, still within the confines of the city law. You can't use any harmful spells to change minds, to mind reading and stuff like that.
Nice.
But you can use traversal spells like flight and the like. Yeah, pretty much non-harmful spells you're allowed to use within the city. And it does detail in it as well that as part of the Waterdeep Guild of the Tower of Order, as part of the Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors, you are allowed to use harmful spells in self-defense when being assaulted by like thugs and the like within the streets. So you can blast people with spells if you have a good reason to, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, just note down that on your sheet, make like a new item, a note or something that you have a that you are registered with the
There you go.
with the Watchful Order.
You can want to put that down, Chris.
I'm just gonna create a magic license.
Can I drag it from the chat? No.
I don't think so in this. I can send it to each player. Hang on. Sam. Oh, no, it's gone.
I guess you needed to increase the quantity before sending it.
Yeah, no, I think even then it sends the whole stack.
I think you get a choice if you want to send the whole thing.
Yeah, he's giving
isn't
me
it?
a copy. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Thank you.
I will send one to Pig. You send one to Nolen.
Okay. Wait, how did you do the copy? Where's the button?
I right-clicked on it and duplicated.
Oh, you just duplicated it beforehand? Okay. Cool.
That's going in my
There you go, Nolan.
bag of notes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna write this down for myself as well.
Yay! Now we get to go party. Should we buy dresses?
I think we might want to buy some nice outfits.
Although, should we wear something nicer than this?
I think what you're wearing already looks pretty nice for adventurers.
Yeah, look at my silver cloak. Trim.
But But
It's
there
got a
are many,
unicorn on it, Chris. What? I never even noticed that. What the fuck? I didn't add that.
You're very unicorn themed.
God damn, I really am. I think it's because we both have white hair.
Registered with the Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors.
Younglings. God damn it. How did we... It just popped into my head. Yeah, younglings.
The younglings,
fucking
yeah.
fine. Findlings.
Skywalker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
But then that one lady survived it.
By hiding under her friend.
Oh my god.
Reva's so angry now at Obi-Wan because...
And then decided to get... I still don't quite get that. She then decided to get revenge on Darth
By being a
Vader
Sith.
by killing younglings herself.
Makes sense to me, Chris. Just the same way as it makes sense that Obi-Wan is like shocked that Anakin's alive as Darth Vader. It's like you heard him say "Rise, Lord Vader." You heard his name. You know that this is Anakin.
But yeah, tangents. Sorry, I brought it up.
Sorry,
But,
always Star Wars. It's always Star Wars and Game of Thrones. It gets us every time.
You are officially registered with the Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors. Does any of you want to become fully fledged guild members?
Not interested,
No.
really. But thanks for the offer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass.
Smash.
Yeah, so pretty much if there is... None of you really have water spells, right?
Not as well as I think I do.
Possibly.
I've cold.
Yeah, I don't think you have like any of the required stuff that they're gonna call upon you to do some firefighting, but some guy might show up that's like, hey, you're registered with the guild, we have this magical problem that needs sorted out, can you come and help?
If someone wants ice in their drink, I can probably help with that with my frog.
I can do that too. I can make stuff colder. I can improve the flavor of 1 cubic foot for non-living material for an hour. I can make things even tastier. God damn, I should really use precipitation more.
Okay, cool. And now that you've set up, you've got your magic pass. What is next?
Party time.
For a second, I thought you said magic bass, Chris.
Like a big magic bass. You put it on the wall and it starts singing.
One
Press
live,
this button.
live,
It's a
live,
mystical
live,
artifact
live.
from the past.
Yeah, you take another cart, or you're walking down towards the castle ward, but it's all the way down south towards the castle ward, really close to the docks.
Let's take Norm if he's still waiting for us.
Yeah, you find Norm
saw-
again. Hello there.
Hello, Norm.
You wanna use my services?
Yes, please.
You want a wanga?
You wanna
Lady, he's putting my kids through college.
You
6 silver, here you go. This is a very expensive day for me, but I shouldn't say I'm rich out loud in the middle of the street. I'm going to shut up.
I'm so rich. Look at all my money.
Hey, a few sessions ago, I did teach Snow about a few street smart things.
Yeah.
What is the name of the
Doesn't mean it's stuck.
when you do like damage with that stuff?
Damage with death?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's it called in this again?
Necrotic?
Necrotic, yeah.
Okay.
It's because somebody did the voice of like, hey, you want a wanga? I was thinking of, hey, you want to buy some necrotic sticks?
Necrotic sticks. What the fuck?
Because it's dead sticks, what I wanted to
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
Oh,
he'll take you to Mert's Mansion. I know the place. That'll be another 6 silver.
Yeah, I already paid him.
Off we go. I see you have Follow with you. It's one of my regulars.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Hello, Norm. Nice seeing you. Volo's voice is supposed to be like very posh, like haha, hey, but I can't keep it up.
Just imagine he's Robin Hood and that'll do, you know?
Yeah,
Aha! I am here!
we are men in tights.
Exactly!
Yeah, you get dropped off at Mert's Mansion. It is a big, nice-looking mansion, quite unique as the buildings of Waterdeep go. It is more fortress looking, like it's made like a hexagonal. It has like six sides. It has a tower sticking out of it.
Cool.
It seems to have gone through some upgrades in delicate fashions. Like it's very nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
You are greeted as you disembark. You are greeted at the door by a servant, by a butler.
Hello. I don't know what that is, so this is going to be interesting.
Welcome to Mert's mansion. Is the master expecting you?
I think so.
Is this guy a slave?
He
Kind.
works for him.
Called him master. Why do you... Like is he a student?
Maybe.
Okay. We're here to see the fancy man, Mirth.
I see. I will go inside and inquire. Just stay here for a bit.
Polo. Why'd he call that guy master?
Oh, that's Mert's butler. It is.
But what do you mean? His name's not Butt.
It is it's a profession. He works for
His
Mert
butt?
does no, not for his butt. That would make the name make more sense. No, they provide services like cleaning, pouring drinks and the like. It's stuff that the lords don't want to do themselves.
Okay.
I mean, the name kind of makes sense. Because he has to keep kissing his ass to keep his job.
Yes, you could say that. And after a bit, the butler comes back to the door. Yes, Master Mert is expecting you. He's very excited to see you. Please enter the premises. I have a battle map for this, but we don't really need to go room by room. Well, that's what the top-down maps are called.
Yeah.
But, just so you can have an idea of what it looks like, I guess. I don't have a side picture of what the mansion looks like. But it's a very nice, fortified-looking place.
Time to kill him.
Why? Because he's black?
No, because it's in battle.
Oh. Yeah, you...
Is this the butler? Or is
yes.
this just a random guy? Okay.
It's the butler.
Grace, I don't have a token.
Oh, he doesn't have a token.
Where is Nolen?
No, Nolen. Nolen left behind. He got
I
excluded.
went invisible.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know,
My
he can't
lantern.
see.
The grid is turned off on this map, but you see the squares on the floor. It's 5 feet a square. But
Did you know that if you weren't invisible in real life, you couldn't actually see anything because your light wouldn't be able to refract off your eyes? Did you know that?
Oh,
You'd go
Good.
blind.
good thing it's magic.
Could you imagine seeing through your own eyelids when you're trying to close them? That'd be so fucking weird. Imagine trying to close your eyes when you're invisible when something scary is in front of you and you're looking through your own eyelids.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, yes, nice mention. Is this table mahogany? This is the sort of one I want for our pub.
How much was it?
I mean, hello.
Hello, greetings. Welcome. It's good to see the adventurers of the blue alley, the conquerors of the puzzles. Welcome to my mansion. Please make yourself comfortable. Have a seat at the table.
Oh, okay.
Enjoy the sights. It is indeed made out of exquisite wood.
I can't move my token.
Oh, are you stuck in a wall or something?
No, I just can interact with it.
Oh.
Oh, you can't move your token? Maybe because you got or put down after the fact?
Oh no, never mind. That's not you.
What do you mean that's not me?
What do you mean that? What? Oh, wait, what do you set up here? Why is there? There's going to be doppelgangers of us somewhere, guys. Watch out.
That was That was a shadow Nolen that I made ages ago for like one of the hags. Her abilities was to make shadow clones of you guys.
Oh, was that the scissors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We kicked the shit out of her before she got a chance to do anything.
I was like, whoops, that's not Nolen, that's a clone.
That's nega Nolen.
Oh,
that
no.
sounds wrong, but
Yeah.
I mean like negative, like in the old Nintendo games, nega Nolen. Like the end of fucking Scott Pilgrim. Nega Scott.
The nega chin.
Mckadow.
Well, that's too skin, idiot.
Yeah, it was a character in Darkwind Duck. He wore all yellow.
Oh yeah, man. In the new reboot thing, the actor that plays Darkwing Duck becomes him.
Oh,
It's
really?
weird.
Okay.
Yeah, the new one's actually pretty good, but it got cancelled after 3 seasons.
Yes, welcome to my mansion. I invited you here because I was well impressed with your conquering of the Blue Alley, and your possession of a unicorn horn, which is a quite rare magical artifact that is well sought after by collectors.
It's magical?
And,
I mean, sorry.
well-
It's magical?
unicorn horns are believed to have magical properties. Yes.
Shit. Did I keep this? This is like a powerful aphrodisiac if we grind it down or something.
Yes. Also, I saw Volo, who I see is with you earlier today, and I talked to him a bit about your adventure group. I'm sure he has informed you. Volo says like, yes, indeed. I told him about your little invitation to the Harpers. I see you are aware of my connection to this illustrious group. I've talked to some of the other members about your deeds, how you managed to come out of the Blue Alley all in one piece. And they were impressed and were willing to see if you would be worthy candidates on joining this illustrious group.
What
Can you
exactly
join?
did this group do?
All kinds of things, but mainly we operate from within the shadows. We are somewhat of a secretive group, but you can identify others of our group by this, and it shows like a little Harper pin that you can like pin on your jacket and the like. And we tend to just make sure that the right people stay in power, that no evil tyrants take over the various cities all over Faerun. With all these powerful magics existing in the world, we don't want the wrong people in charge.
So you're a shadow council.
Something like that.
And if we join, what will we get?
You will get full support from the Harpers, and you'll be able to rise through the ranks of our guild. The Harper support comes in many ways. We have lots of connections to all the cities within Faerun. We have a presence almost everywhere in the world. This means that through us, it becomes possible to locate various uncommon items that you normally wouldn't be able to procure, such as uncommon potions and scrolls and the like.
What bag of holding?
Bag of holdings could possibly be procured.
And
Can
will
you
it come
join
in
more than
a
one guild?
discount?
You'll get access to our information network. We have people everywhere. You might be able to learn new things about certain jobs or endeavors that you are trying to complete.
Yeah. And what Snow said over there, can you join more than one guild?
Our members are not exclusive to the Harpers. Many of our Harpers members, since it is somewhat of a secretive organization, are publicly part of different guilds and groups.
Okay. Can we get help from the guilds? Say if we was opening a business, a tavern.
Yes, the Harpers could possibly assist with that, if and possibly have a Harper member stationed within this tavern to pick up any interesting rumors and the like.
But would the Harpers want a bit of the take? Or is it all ours?
If you become full members and you manage to rise through the ranks, we'll be able to help out more, but we do not really ask our members for a monetary payment.
I start sliding plates of cheese down to everybody.
I'll grab one.
So, the most important question is it fun?
I've been a member for the Harpers for a long time, and it does lead to interesting situations. So, depending on what you think is fun, I believe it is fun.
Do we get to look at cool things and find cool stuff?
Typical Harper missions include securing artifacts that would upset the balance of power in a region, or gathering information on powerful individuals, or determining the true intentions of an ambitious political figure or evil spellcaster.
What about killing stuff?
Yeah, we wouldn't be sent to, like, kill someone in their sleep or anything nasty, would we?
We don't really do assassinations, but sometimes an evil tyrant has to be stopped permanently.
I understand that point of view.
My question is, a lot of people like fighting. Is there, like, could we get called into a battle? Or is it...
If you become a Harper, you are expected to assist fellow Harpers if you run into them in their endeavors, and same goes for other Harpers if they run into you. They are expected to help out in any way that they can. If you become a full... If you become a full member, if you ever find yourself accosted or overwhelmed, and our organization is aware of this, a team of Harpers will come to your rescue. A Harper rescue team usually consists out of a bard or a mage, plus some spies or veterans.
I look around us. If we do join it, could we become a Harper special team?
Yes.
6.
If you join, you will join.
Team 6.
Yeah. If you join, you'll join as the lowest rank first. You will be a watcher.
That's great, Aidan. Yeah, this sounds fun to me. I'm down.
Yeah, I'll just tell you. The Harper's beliefs are: one can never have too much information or arcane knowledge.
Agreed.
Too much power leads to corruption, and the abuse of magic, in particular, must be closely monitored.
Disagree.
No one should be powerless.
Agree.
What was the first one, Chris?
One can never have too much information or arcane knowledge.
And say if we got any more members, would let's change that question. If we join up as a companion guild, as a companion to these harpies,
Harpers,
sorry,
Herpes.
because we're all companions
Harpers.
in this rooms. Snow, me, and Nolen, and Blaz, and Pick, yeah. Could we join up with the companion group name? Or does it have to be us, our names?
Don't quite understand the question, but we'll have to we'll have to have your individual names written down so we can know who's a member of the guild and not. But if you work together as your group, you can have a name for your group.
I can translate, Chris. He was asking, can we sign up as a party in case we get more people, like aka Blaz, signing up later?
No, you can only sign up as yourself. Since we do ask that if you want to join this organization and become a member of it, our organization is very secretive. Don't be too open about being a part of the Harpers.
But
Keep it on the down low.
don't. Okay.
If you want to ask somebody else to join the Harpers, make sure you fully trust them.
Okay. I'm gonna cut a little bit of my cheese. Did you get us any crackers?
I didn't see any over there. I saw fruit and cheese.
I'll taste.
York! Sorry, he's eating the cable.
Any more questions?
Eating a cable.
Yeah, he's just on my stomach and he's just eating the headphone cable. Just chewing it.
We don't all have to join. If you're just joining for the information, Sam, not all of us have to join.
I'm doing it for fun.
I'm up for joining. It sounds like it could be a
Of
great
course,
fun.
Of course, joining our organization, I did put in a good word with our leaders that you went through the Blue Alley and proven yourself capable, but you'll have to do a job for our organization first before you can become a member.
What's the job?
Okay.
I'm not too sure what the mission is that they have prepared for you. I have been given these details, and he slides you over like a note.
We must find a jade monkey before the next full moon.
Jade monkeys are being collected, sir.
The note says to go to Light Singer Theater and meet with your contact there in Private Box C. Formal attire is required for admittance.
Question, you said sometimes Harpers need to retrieve artifacts and magical items, right?
Yes.
What if we deem them too dangerous and must be destroyed?
If you deem it too dangerous and it must be destroyed, then so be it. But we prefer to keep dangerous artifacts locked away in our various storages, just in case. You never know when a powerful artifact is needed. But if it has to be destroyed, it has to be done.
Okay. Well, I'm up for joining. But
I'm up for joining.
wasn't there supposed to be a party? I mean, are we the only ones here?
Some of the nobility of Waterdeep is coming over later tonight to take a look at my artifact collection.
Oh, I thought that was now. I must have got my times mixed up.
It's a bit early in the day for a party, as you say, but it'll be a dry affair. I don't expect it to be much of a party.
Are we invited?
If you
No.
want to be part of it, yes. But if you just want to go and have a look at the treasury, I can take you there now.
Let's have a nosy.
Yeah.
I'm always down for looking at cool artifacts.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he takes you to. I'll drag you into this tower.
Whee!
There we go. Everyone's there.
But Chris, we're gonna miss the poker game.
Slam open both of the doors.
Poker cards clearly on that table.
Oh,
And billiards.
yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah. We should kill him and take it.
Yeah, it's like it's filled with treasure. This tower, gems, pieces of armor, like a big old statue, all
Jesus.
kinds of trinkets and artifacts. Just a bunch of stuff in here. A bunch of undisclosed random magical items. I don't have a list of what's in here. He just like collects magical items and stuff.
Okay. Very impressive.
Yes, and of course, to the nobles, I am just an eccentric collector of all things magical, but in reality, I do this for the Harper organization.
I see.
Okay.
So you don't really need this unicorn horn then?
I can
Basically
still
a
take it.
dangerous artifact.
I can still take it off your hands if you are willing to depart with it.
Well, I was hoping to trade it for something powerful or useful, but it sounds like you'll want to keep all those for the guild.
Yes, indeed.
So I think I'll keep it if that's okay. It has sentimental value more than anything.
Yes. I'll have some of our people investigate all the things that are rumored a unicorn horn can do. I believe
Oh, that'd be
the true power of such an artifact shines in the Fey realm.
That's where I got it from.
That's where I'm from.
That's where he's from.
That's where we've been.
Point.
Yeah, we've been there.
Oh, you've been to the Fey
Spider-Man
realm?
point.
Right, you, I believe you told me you traveled the realm when I met you outside of the Blue Alley. That's very impressive. Do you have means of traveling between realms?
There is
No.
a spell, but I don't know it.
It was a one-time thing.
No. We can go there, Nolan, again. There's a spell that can take you between dimensions, remember? She used it to send us
but
here?
the mirror we used was like a one-time thing, unless
the
the
mirror,
carnival
yeah.
comes back again.
Ah,
Yeah, the
travel
carnival
through
comes every
mirrors.
year. We can go next year.
I believe it was every 3 years. It wasn't every year.
Every 3 years. That's what I just said, Chris.
Yeah, okay.
My God, listen.
Okay, cool. But yeah. Where do you guys go now?
Alright, it's the middle of the day. We have a tavern to fix up. You guys have anything you want to do before we, like, start doing quests and stuff?
No, not really.
Maybe we can go and look at the locksmith.
We do need to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Get doors and stuff.
I actually do have to head off right now.
Hmm.
If there's anything you need to finish up with me.
I'll just like to start the next bit, which pretty much means you guys go back to your newly acquired manor for a bit to like see how it goes back there, I guess, and then
Yeah.
something will happen. And then
We'll just say
Oh.
we order the doors and the windows and all that new stuff, and then
yeah.
we can just pay for it at some point. It's not like we need to roleplay buying doors.
House building scene. Cue the music from Red Dead Redemption.
You know,
Obligatory
I'm gonna-
building montage.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Let me just find the chapter here. There we go. As you go back to the Trollskull Alley, the residents of Trollskull Alley and you guys are shaken by a loud whoosh, rattling windows and the screams of city folk. A big ball of fire just erupts down the street. The neighborhood is thrown into chaos. Members of the City Guard, City Watch, and the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors rush to the scene.
Oh, we have to do that because we signed up with the magic thing, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Throw more fireballs.
Did a
Kill it with
dragon
fireballs.
sneeze?
That dude's a fucking fire.
That dude is on fire.
Look at that dwarf.
Windows rattle. Yeah, he's getting out of there. Windows rattle as the roar of an explosion fills Trollskull Alley. Charged bodies and anguished screams fly through the air. A thick cloud of acrid smoke billows outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside your door.
Outside or like outside the bar door, or did
Yeah.
it hit the shop across the street?
Like pretty much across the street, yeah.
Oh,
The metaphorical.
Oh
across
God,
the
no!
door.
Is it? Don't tell me it's the nail.
It's not the nail shop.
Oh, good.
Is it a blacksmith shop?
It's a house. It's a house.
It's a house.
But
My
Chris,
player
we've already
piano!
established we don't have firefighting abilities.
So yeah, you have a moment to like, how do you react to this explosion?
Grab the water.
What water?
You get water.
I just try and yell at people that there's a fire to get away or come if they can help.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure I'd be too small to lift up a full bucket of water if it's like, you know, normal sized and full of water.
Build ropes.
What if there's people inside though?
My baby, my cat, my player piano.
People inside.
Are you in or are you out? It's fucking Green Goblin.
I'm gonna rage and run into the house.
What
Okay.
the-
You rage.
I'm gonna
go
fly.
inside.
I'm gonna fly Gris and smash myself in through the top window.
Okay, cool.
2 characters not thinking the most. Go.
Rage. Okay, both of you, as you approach, get in there. First, make me a Arcana roll.
Arcana.
Eh?
Arcana.
Yeah. Both of you have no idea what kind of spell caused this explosion.
Some sort of ball of fire spell. I don't know what it is.
Might try to use mage hand to help if I can.
Pat out the fire. Just,
Yeah.
Go on.
Pat the fire out. Pat the fire out.
Okay, cool. You're trying to like pat the fire out. Okay, do me while you're like frantically like running around dealing with the fire. Snow and Sam went into the building. Pick, you're still outside, patting it out. Nolen, you're outside as well.
Yeah, just trying to get water.
Okay. Both Nolen and Pick, make me a perception roll. A 13.
Perception.
Just to be clear, I'm holding my frostband rapier.
Okay.
And I'm
It's
running for the
cold.
wolves.
It's cold and it gives me resistance. Chris, what happens if you have 2 resistances stacking on each other? Do they do nothing? Do they cancel each other out? What happens? Because this gives me resistance to fire, but I'm naturally resistant to fire. My
Are you even
Daenerys
more
is the
resistant to
Targaryen.
fire?
Just normal resistance, I think. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
you take
dex.
half damage. Like resistance isn't fully immune. You still like take damage, but half.
Aye, but I've got it twice, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
think
does.
that's
It does not
acceptable.
stack.
It
up.
doesn't stack, yeah, okay.
Does not become
Just no.
immunity.
Cute.
28. Was that a 20-year-old? Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural success. You grab some water. You start like pouring out the fire with help of other people, of the guards. As you're doing this, out of the corner of your eye, you spot a guy like fleeing the scene. His robe is like charged. He looks obviously wounded. Has like his hands on his side. Is like stumbling away.
Running away? Like fully sprinting or?
Yeah, going as fast as he can.
Nolan, I'll keep up with him. Can you handle things here?
Are you sure, Pick?
I mean, I know roleplay I'm about to go
Eggless,
off.
like how far away is he?
Like down the street, down the alley. Command 60 feet. Yeah, you can reach him.
I'll tell him
one command
to
word.
approach.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
DC 17, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
For a level 1.
A wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
Conna?
Damn.
Oh wow!
Alright, Pick
Okay.
after him.
Roger.
I didn't know I could do that. I rolled his skills directly from the browser. I don't even have him in the Foundry.
Oh.
Nick's gonna use his limited ability of flight to keep up with him better, if that makes sense.
Okay, you flutter after him. You see this guy like stumbling away. You just go down the street, and you have to go, right? Pick Destructore, you said
sorry.
earlier.
I know out of game it's inconvenient, but I'm just doing what Pick would do in game.
Yeah. So while you're away and while the others are doing their thing, you will be chasing down this guy, and we'll find out next time if you caught up to him or not.
All right then.
Cool.
Anything else or?
No. As always, thank you for playing, and we'll play more next time.
All right, and as always, thank you for having me. See you next time, Gris.
Bye.
Just Chris.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
I'll especially miss you, Tin Man. Was that necessary?
So, Sam and Snow, you went inside of the burning building.
Yeah.
What are you doing inside?
I smashed my way through the window on the top, and I'm looking for people, so I'm calling out. Is anyone stuck here?
Okay, it's like smoking up. It's difficult to see, but both of you can roll me a perception with disadvantage, unless if you have something that helps you in the smoke.
When I draw this weapon from its sheath, Chris, it extinguishes all non-magical flames. So anything that's spread that isn't like magic will go out.
Okay. Like a smoke like bellows out if you pull your weapon out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run through the door. I'm gonna run through the wall.
Okay.
So hopefully that will let some people to be able to chuck some more water in.
I see.
Yeah.
Or just break the house down.
The fire is magic, like, so I'm not going to be able to put everything out. So you would definitely need water.
Yeah.
Though, technically, I can just stab the fire and turn it to ice. I'm pretty sure. Let me read the description on the weapon again.
I am going to try something as well.
It takes 1d6 cold damage. You have resisted to fire in freezing temperatures. If it's really cold, it glows. That's cool. And you can draw your weapons. Okay, that's cool. This property cannot be used more than once per hour. So I can't just keep putting the fire. I just go.
I'm going to use this.
You're raging. You're putting an element on your weapon. What element?
Well, it says I can
Fire.
do cold, fire, thunder, and lightning.
An
I'm going to
acid.
try cold.
Okay.
And acid? Where did it say acid?
Before
Why?
cold.
At the
Fight
start.
fire with fire.
Oh,
Yeah, fire with fire.
no. I'm going to grab it and...
Grab the fire?
No. Grab my... Let me see what weapon I'm actually going to use. Trident. And I'm going to use whatever the spell is. And I'm going to chuck it at the nearest fire.
Okay. Like the cold makes the fire like hiss and like sputter out. You made an opening. People are like throwing water through the opening. Still make me a perception check, please. Both
Okay.
of you.
Come on, us.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
A 21.
There's smoke in my
Not
eyes.
4. Yes, no, you can't see anything. But Sam, as you make your way through this building, throwing your like elemental infused weapon at the fire, and it like reappears back in your hand
Yeah.
after a bit. You spot a what seems to be a deceased gnome laying on the floor amongst like some rubble, like has like one of those like still smoldering beams like over him.
I'm gonna lift that beam up. Anyone else still here? I'm gonna yell, since I found a dead body.
Yeah, you yell out. No response unless if Snow wants to respond.
Yeah, I'm up here. Yeah.
Do you need help?
It's me, Sam.
Oh, okay. I found someone's been burnt down here. I'm gonna try and get him out.
Okay, be careful. I'm gonna check these rooms.
What floor am I on?
Ground floor, since you ran through the wall, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the body, and since it's a small body, ain't it? A halfling.
So no.
Gnome. He's small, ain't it?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold him like a baby in my hand, and I'm gonna use this thing that was on top of him to break the wall in front of me and wanna.
Oh my god, that man rescued a baby! As you run out of the building.
This baby seems to be burnt and dead.
Oh no.
I want to return it. I asked for this medium well done.
Yeah, some guards show up. Yeah, if you found this in the building, are there more? And they take the body off your head.
I can't see him.
Does it look like the explosion came from the gnome?
Snow with your 4, you didn't see anything at first part, but as you continue making your way through the room that you're in, you feel at your feet that you're kicking against like a body.
Oh shit. I'll float up a little bit and hello? Flip it over.
Yeah, you flip, no response. It seems to be a deceased body, a lifeless body. As you flip the body over, you get like a better look at it. He is dressed in all like dark leathers, has a face mask, no like real markings on him, but like burn wounds, like a big chunk of his side is like just charred away. Obviously got caught in the explosion. It's safe to say that he looks to be dressed like an assassin, like what you imagine an assassin would look like Dark Brotherhood kind of situation going on.
Since the fire's out up here, I should have time. I'll check their bag, pockets, anything they have, just to see. Do they have orders on them? An item that would be a clue, a necklace, a standout insignia, a pendant?
Yeah, you go through the stuff. You find a note that seems to be an order of sort that just says retrieve the stone of Golor, and that's all it says. No like name or anything on it.
Do they have something that would be like a gem or a stone on them?
As you arrive through his stuff, you can't find anything like that.
Send one down. I think it's a bad guy. Stay clear. And I just throw him out the window, Chris.
Okay.
I fly, Chris, if you're asking how I'm doing this.
Okay. Yeah, and you do your thing. The fire gets doused, gets slowly put out. More guards are showing up. More people are showing up around the crime scene, around the scene of the fire, the crime scene. As people are starting to like clean up, you come out of the house. You found between the two of you, you found one more body, also dressed like an assassin with the same like orders on him, also very dead. You went through the building, found like a bunch more bodies as the fire is being doused by the people outside with the help of Nolen. In the wake of the explosion, you learn that 11 people have been caught in this explosion in the fire and are dead.
That's depressing.
As the guard like gather the bodies together, you see one elderly female human, the two cloaked male humans, two female humans, and one male half elf dressed in plain clothes. One male gnome, the one that Sam carried out, wearing a burnt cloak and clutching a dagger, and two female halflings, who seem to be like bards or musicians of the like. They had a flute and a fiddle on them.
Oh.
And two male halflings that were with the two female halflings.
Well, they're in the middle of the street. Can't just go through their pockets.
Yeah. The guard like starts gathering up We've got this under control, citizens. Thank you for the assist. We'll take it from here, and they're still like gathering up the bodies. You have a few minutes to search the crime scene and the bodies, if any of you would like to do that. But after a few minutes, the guard like intervenes, and you're not allowed anymore.
Guess I'll check the bodies if you guys want to check the scene.
I'll check the scene.
I'm not sure what the conditions are, but I can guess speak with dead.
What?
Speak with dead.
That is a disgusting spell. I dare you.
What do you mean?
Leave the dead alone. I have this candy cane.
What was that supposed to do?
Speak with dead's a nasty spell for nasty people. Necromancy sucks. Boo.
I'm not bringing them back from the dead.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you speaking to them?
Communicating with someone. They're in the afterlife. I'm just communicating with them from the afterlife.
I think you're lying. I inside him, Chris.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's wrong about that.
Is speak with the dead the one that you can ask them like 3 questions?
Yeah, unless you
5
fuck
questions.
A 9 is not good enough. You can't really read his
it up.
face.
I don't believe him.
So yeah, if any of you would like to investigate the crime scene,
You want us to make a roll?
What are you using? If you're using your spell, speak with the dead, you can do that. If you're just looking at stuff, it's perception as always, or you can use investigate.
I shall investigate the corpses. See who killed who and who blew up what.
A 13, an 18.
Can I try to investigate where the fire exactly started?
Yeah. An 18. Okay. So Snow, you look at. You said you look at one of the bodies.
Well, as many as I can. The one with a dagger, the one, not the one I've already looked at, etc., etc.
You go over the corpses just before the guard can show up to see if they have anything on them, any of use. But with your 13, you can't really find anything of use.
Okay.
Sam, with your 18, the dead gnome that you carried out, you notice that he has dry waste on his boots and cloak, suggesting that he spent time in the sewers recently. And he also has
and the GM mentioned a sewer grid earlier. It's all coming together.
he also has a pouch on him containing 5 gemstones.
I'm gonna pick up the pouch.
Okay. Cool. And Nolen, you're investigating to see where the fire came from.
Where it started, basically.
Yeah, you follow like the char marks, how it like impacted. With your 18, you are 100% certain that somebody cast the fireball spell straight into the side of this building.
From the outside?
From the inside, it looks like the explosion happened inside of the building.
Subterfuge. But that's illegal, guys.
You don't say so.
Do me a sleight of hand, Sam.
Guards are coming. Oh no, Sam.
A 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you grab the pouch with the gemstones, you hear one of the civilians, one of the onlookers, like point and just yell out at you like, "I saw that! He took something from the body!"
I'm not stealing it. I'm just checking what it is. Making sure it ain't no like instruction saying, "Oh, kill this person."
If you say so,
I saw nothing, and he like hands out his hand towards you.
I'm off to tell the authorities.
I will put
my trident through his hand. No.
You're giving him
I'll
ideas.
put 1 gold. I'll put 1 gold on in his hand.
It's a lot of money.
It's my last gold.
He takes the gold, nods off, walks away. You see him talk to the guard, and the guard comes straight at you.
He fucked you.
Okay.
Damn, if only we had a
Harper's
pass with a guild on it.
We don't have it. That's a magic pass. It doesn't mean we can steal
But it
shit.
means we can protect the city as well.
Yeah, but not steal from the dead. That guy's probably
Yeah,
that
but
guy's a thief.
investigate an 8. Investigate that we have a guild.
Well, we'll see what the guard thinks.
Hello, sir. We've been told that you are robbing from the dead.
I am not robbing from the dead. I'm investigating the dead.
Investigating.
Yes.
Doesn't sound bad.
I was here when I pulled this person out. I was just making sure that you don't have no letter of this is why something happened or you need to kill this person.
Well, that is the guard's job. Hand it over.
I'll hand it over.
Takes the pouch containing the 5 gemstones. Is that everything?
I think so, yeah. That's the only thing that I picked up. I was expecting a letter in there, but there was only gems.
So why are you investigating this this person? A friend of yours?
No, it's just we was here. We helped out. We was told that we need to help out people in this city now because we've become a member of the Magic Guild.
I see. You found yourself at the crime scene, helping out, taking care of the flames and the like. I'm sure the people here watching can vouch for that.
Well, I went inside and nearly got burnt to death, but yes, I pulled this baby out and I point towards the halfling man.
Well, it seems like you are witness to what happened here. Please, and he points over to one of the other guards. Tell him everything you saw here. We'll make a note of it, and we'll write down your name as well. If we have any more questions later on with what exactly happened here, where can we find you?
Well, we are in the Pampered Inn for now, but we will be moving to this place here, and I'll point towards the house.
Okay. Very well. And he points you to the guy. Do you just explain to the guard everything you saw from like the blast? You went in there, like you don't leave anything out?
Don't leave anything out.
I haven't seen our Dragonborn friend in a while. Maybe he did this. Maybe he sneezed.
And yeah, like 20 or so minutes after the explosion happened, more guards are showing up, and these two show up.
You're evil, aren't you?
The guy with the notebook is a City Watch sergeant, and he's escorting this gentleman with the amazing beard and mustache, who, looking at his robes, how he's dressed, since you just came from the tower, you recognize him as one of the Watchful Order of the Magists and Protectors.
Okay.
Like that's like their robes that they wear, the purplish ones. You see the Magister and Protector. He quietly takes charge of the investigation. He's starting to like order guards around and the like. And the sergeant is like with a group of 20 or so constables, like other guards, is going door to door in the alley, like talking to the people.
Okay.
So yeah, well, while this is happening, what are you guys up to?
Checking a spell.
Okay.
Helping anyone who's injured.
Okay, cool. Magically or just using your medicine knowledge?
If it's necessary, I'll use magic. If
Okay.
not, just
Is it a cantrip or a spell, your heal?
spell.
cast detect thoughts on the big guy that looks important, Gris.
Okay.
Possibly Barnabas or Seed. It says at the top.
Yes. Oh yes, me Barnabas. Surface thought.
Why did they remind me of Asterisk and Obelisk?
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's surface thoughts, right?
Unless I do a thing. You initially learn the surface thoughts, so as an action you can shift to probe further, which requires a saving throw. So that's saving throw at the bottom. So I can read his surface thoughts, and then if I fail, then I think he knows that I'm trying to fuck with his head. If it fails, you get insight into any reasoning, emotional state, blah 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 blah. Either way, they know that you're probing into its mind. Okay. So let's find out if he knows I'm fucking with his brain.
So they know just when you don't probe further?
Yeah, I don't think they know when I don't probe.
They know either way.
Yeah, because you said either way, which I was...
I'm not sure if that's if it fails. If you probe deeper, the target must take a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you get insight into its reasoning, if any.
I see.
Its emotional state, yeah.
Yeah, it's saying either way if it fails or succeeds. Not to the non-probing. I get it.
Yeah. So let's see what's on his surface level thoughts and see if I have to probe deeper.
Yeah, surface thoughts is just like, this guy is here to investigate what happened here. Like, his surface thoughts are just about the crime. Like, he's gathering evidence, pretty much.
Are they the detectives?
They're acting like detectives, but you know that he's a Magistem protector, and the other one is a guard.
Okay, if he's actually here to investigate, I won't probe deeper because that means I can probably trust him. I'm going to go up to him and tell him what I saw.
Yeah, he seems deep in thoughts when you deep in surface thoughts when you approach him. Yes. Hello there.
Hi. I just got that establishment across the road. I saw quite a bit. It looked like a big fire explosion went off from inside the building. I'm not sure, but it seemed like it.
See, so you are a witness.
Sort of. I went in to try and get some people out, but everybody was dead.
I see. Well, I would love to hear everything you've seen so far since you've got here. I've had just a glance at the bodies here, but I was about to go in for a further inspection to see if I can discover anything from them.
This guy with the mask is a bit suspicious.
Yes. While I look over them, please continue talking. Tell me everything you saw.
Yeah. So, like I said, there was a big explosion. I didn't see it go off, but from inside, it looked like the fire came from inside.
Mm-hmm.
So it might have been done on purpose, or maybe a magic item went off wrong. I'm not sure, but there was a lot of burnt bodies. Only a few survivors. There's a few survivors over by my Half-Orc friend there. He's the big dude over there. That's pretty much the height of what I saw.
Let me see. Give me a persuasion or like a charm-related spell, which I think is just persuasion in this.
Yeah.
22. Ah, yes. What? Does any of this mean anything to you? Are you involved with any of this, or were you just happened to come along this way as all this happened?
Like I said, we got that establishment across the road, so it was just a coincidence that we were here trying to fix it up.
Interestingly enough, from the evidence the guards have gathered around here and from looking around the place, it looked like the gnomish fella and the more sinister dressed ones were moving towards your tavern, towards your establishment.
Oh no. Oh no. It's not going to explode too, is it?
Hopefully not. It looks like the gnomish one was running away from these other ones.
Oh no. So they killed him?
Looking at the impact marks upon them, it looks like the pursuers and the pursuee, the gnome, none of them saw the blast coming.
Oh, so someone else killed them?
perhaps. Since you are, you said you are from the tavern over there, I'll have to ask you some questions.
Yeah, of course. Anything I can do to help.
He calls the guard out, and they're pretty much standing there, like in the picture now. The guard with his notebook, like writing down, and the magist is gonna ask you some questions.
Okie dokie.
So the first question that he asks is if you know the identity of the gnome, if you know who he is.
Don't think so. He's pretty charred, but I don't think I know any gnomes.
And any of your associates, do you think they know this gnome?
Sam might. He meets all sorts of interesting characters, especially when he's in jail.
You just fucked him over.
Yep.
I see. Well, we'll have to talk to this Sam then.
He's the
can you
big
point
guy
out
over
who
there.
he is?
He's the one stealing those gems from the body.
I'm not stealing them. I don't even have them.
Careful of his prison tattoos.
And he asks you a bunch of other stuff, but nothing out of the ordinary. After a while, he like thanks you for your cooperation. It seems like you are a trustworthy adventurer in this city. Are you part of any guilds?
Not like officially yet. We've been asked to. Oh, I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, how mysterious.
Yeah, but the order, like, we joined that so we could use magic. I pull up out of the order thing.
I see. Well, then I am officially allowed to request your assistance in this. While I take a further look at all the burn marks here and the bodies, would you like to speak to the eyewitnesses?
Sure. Anything I can do to help, but I don't want my tavern to explode.
Yeah, the guards have gathered up 3 eyewitnesses. If you would like to speak to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hit one and say, right, who did this?
There are 3 eyewitnesses. You spend like at least 1 minute talking to them each, and you learn what that person saw or heard. No ability checks are required since the eyewitnesses are eager to talk. So the first one you talk to is a lady. Seems to be like a wood elf.
Okay.
She's a bit like unsure. She's like looking away as you look towards her. Is there any way I can help? I'll help out.
Yeah, can you just tell me everything you saw?
I was watering plants in the greenhouse on the 2nd floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of the windows. Luckily, I wasn't injured. Through the smoke, I saw a cloaked man take something from the body of a dead gnome, then started limping away. He was badly burned and casting glances over his shoulder, like he was afraid someone might be following him. He was headed towards the bent nail. I think I saw a little fairy fly after him.
A likely story. Fairies haven't been seen in this place for a millennia. Alright, and what's your story, witness number 2?
Griss.
Yeah?
I'm gonna have to go now.
Okay. I'll just go through these true stories then, and we'll call it here for today.
Yeah, interrogate the witnesses, and then we'll have Pick back, since we're going to need to see what he saw.
Nolen is just healing people, using magic if needed, but the people that are dead. You can't like use your healing magic on them to help them, and nobody was like...
That's what you think, Griss.
Revivify on all of them. But the injured ones you can just patch them up with medicine and stuff. You don't need to spend a spell slot on healing them, unless if you really want to. But none of them are seriously injured.
No, I'll not use it.
Okay, cool. So you're just patching people up, like using bandages, like traditional medicine, not a magical one.
There's no way to practice medicine.
And yeah, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Excluded, also, as always, thank you for playing, and we'll be back next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
What?
So yeah, witness number 2.
Witness two.
Looks a bit like a noble, like a bit more posh. Also a lady. I tell you, it was not a man, more like a puppet shaped like a man, a puppet without strings. It was on the rooftop. It hurled something into the crowd below that caused the explosion. I saw those halflings burned alive. I saw them.
It was a gnome, actually, ma'am.
A gnome?
Yes. But I'm very sorry for your experience, but thank you for your testimony. Witness 3.
Witness 3 is a young-looking boy, like a child. Right after the explosion, I ducked behind the rain barrel. Then I heard a plop and found this in the barrel.
What'd you find?
He produces a necklace with 2 beads remaining on it and a broken clasp.
Does it look like a gem could fit into it?
It looks like it had more beads at some point.
Broke clasp. I see. Okay, I'm going to need to take this as part of the investigation, son.
Okay.
But good job.
Hi. I want to keep it.
No. And I take it from him.
Okay. Do we a intimidation or persuasion?
Yeah, I guess I'm not exactly trying to persuade him, so intimidation, I guess. I'm not very good. I'm not scary. I'm a
6.
snack. I'm tiny.
6 is not high, but the DC for scaring this little boy is very low, so you
Very
make
low.
it.
Oh,
And
good.
so he's like, oh, okay, and he like very timidly hands it to you. Do me an intelligence or arcane or anything in the realm of the magic to see if you know what this necklace is.
21.
Ooh, a 21. You recognize the necklace as a necklace of fireballs.
Oh. Let me think now. There's a big fire. Someone said something was launched from a roof. And this is a necklace of fireballs. I think this was done with black powder barrels. No, I go back to the guy. I never actually asked him his name. Oh well, too late now. Excuse me, sir. Barnabas is Eve.
Yes. How goes the investigation of the witnesses?
So I talked to all 3. It seems that someone, possibly a puppet, possibly a man, threw a fireball using this necklace from the roof and blew everybody up. But it looked like the fireball came from inside, so I'm not sure how that makes sense.
Curious indeed. And
But then again, there was the wood elf lady, the first witness. She was already on the roof. So maybe she did it. Said she was in a greenhouse, but all the glass shattered and she wasn't injured. I find that suspicious.
Suspicious indeed. The guard's like making notes of all of this. And unless if Sam wants to do anything as we round off here, I think
Mason's being investigated.
Yeah. He's in trouble.
oh yeah, right.
He was in jail. He stole from the body or something.
The guard will approach you, Sam, and be like, "Oh, we've heard that we have it on record that you've been in our prison before, and we find you here at yet another crime scene. What do you have to say for yourself?"
Yeah, I came in to try and help people. I'll show them
It's in my flipping notebag. I'll pull out a rucksack. The guild, the guild pass. Once I got this, I was told that I need to help people.
I see.
So once the explosion happened and I was across the street, I might as well come and help. I'm fire resistant, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and he asks around the crowd, like, did this man go into the building with the... do you think he was trying to help? Like, asking witnesses what they saw. One of the ladies goes like, he valiantly ran in there, carried out a little man. It was very heroic. You hear another one going like, he probably killed that gnome himself.
It was a man? I thought it was a baby.
To be a persuasion roll. Not for the baby line, to see if they believe you that you were like trying to help. 17, that's pretty good. Indeed, you are registered with the order.
Yeah, my companion over there was running the building as well, up at the top.
Well, we'd like for you to stay around in case we have any more questions. There is a member of the order right there, and he points towards the guy in the purple robes. If you have anything else you think that might help the investigation or any questions, you can direct them to him, and let the guard do their job. But don't go anywhere. We'll keep an eye on you.
Okay. Why does everyone think I did it? I can't even do an explosion that big.
Use this item, sir.
Yeah, the bodies are starting to get carried away. The dead are taken to a city watch station in the North Ward and kept in a cellar morgue. Clerics from local temples are brought in to cast gentle repose spells on the corpses to preserve them while the investigation is ongoing. Any character who has a renown of 1 or higher in Force Grey, which is another one of the organizations you can join, which you do not have a renown in, can petition, or 1 renown and a bunch of other orders can petition their faction representative to hire a cleric to cast Speak with Death on 1 or more of the fatalities. But you guys have a cleric yourself, so that is a possibility for you guys to go to the morgue and speak with the dead, if that is something that Nolen might want to do, and discuss to the others in the party.
Piss me off.
Which can lead to some more information being learned. But you are pretty much involved now with figuring out what happened here, who caused this fireball, who is this dead gnome, who are his attackers, what was the guy on the roof, who did this necklace belong, why were they running towards our tavern. Lots of questions that you need to find out.
It's probably got something to do with Volo, it always does. Volo's just with us, by the way, we kind of forgot about him. Hi, Volo!
He comes running up with like a bucket of water, like way too late. I'm here to help!
Sorry, I tripped.
Yeah.
I knocked myself out. I got stuck between 2 buildings during the entire arc.
Yeah,
I mean...
Volo's one of those characters. He tries, but somehow he always messes up.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got from Baldur's Gate 3, to be honest.
Yeah.
He means well, but he's a fucking fuck up.
Yeah.
But he looks nice doing it.
Yeah.
And he's got a nice hat, and
a well-maintained mustache.
And he writes books good.
And I walk up to the old man.
Which one?
Suplex him.
The one in the picture.
From the order? Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm probably going to miss the goodbye, so I'm going to say goodbye to the stream.
Okay, bye. What are you doing to the old man?
I was told to report to you.
Okay. Yeah, he'll welcome your assistance as part of the order. He'll ask you, like, why were you here? Like, what's your, like, what business do you have here? How did you get involved in all this?
I part owned that building over there.
Okay.
Making it in out of it.
Oh, it looks like they were running towards your building. And we'll leave all the other investigating stuff for next time.
Yeah.
That is us for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.